Hello, everyone. This is Dave from 2D Board Gamers. I'd like to let you know in the following video, we misunderstood the rules for the flag. We thought, based on the way the story is going, that we were going to earn the flag during the middle of the scenario and not start with the flag with the ability to be a water transport. They describe it in the rules, and there's just like one mentions, it says put the flight deck setup on there. It didn't mention it in the story setup, but it did mention it in the original rule book, and we mistook. We missed that apparently. So we did not use the flag during this scenario at all. So we used the normal hanger rules, thinking that we would unlock it at some point. We decided not to redo the game because of how long it took, and we feel that the outcome would be probably about the same because our decisions would have been we would have played it slightly different when we did the different missions. And I think the end result is that had the we would have had the same outcome. So, anyways, please enjoy the game. In episode 2, we do use the flag correctly. So, thank you for your attention.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. I'm Dave.
And I'm Dirk.
And today we are joined by our friend.
Hi, this is James.
And today we are going to play the G.I. Joe deck building game, Raise the Flag Campaign.
Go, Joe!
And for those who may not know, a deck builder game is different than like Marvel Champions and Arkham, which in my mind is like a deck crafting game. Construction game, yeah. We start with a near identical deck of 10 cards. The only difference is that we're going to have a leader, and the other difference in a deck building game is you discard your hand of any unused cards and draw up to your hand size. You don't hold cards over to another turn.
Well, we basically we buy cards and add them to our deck, so we improve our deck as we go through the game.
Right, and you'll see that through the course of the game. So kind of get a little intro to deck building teaching along with how G.I. Joe works. Normally when you purchase a card in a deck building game, it would go in your discard pile, but in G.I. Joe, it goes on top of your deck and you will draw it as one of your 5 cards for your next turn. Now I know there's a little bit of a glare here, but this is the row that we purchase cards from, and we'll narrate what the cards do and say, because those on a smaller screen may not be able to see, be able to read the cards.
You're not going to be able to read the card anyway with that big glare in there, but that's okay.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Talking about the glare. All right. So we have that. So the way the turn works is each player is going to take a turn, and then we have an end of the turn system. That's what this token here will indicate. And so we decided that Dirk's going to go first, and so after my turn, then we will do this dial. Which is how the game tries to win against us. So,
missions.
Well,
we don't have our missions out.
Yes. So we're doing this from the campaign setup. So once we've got everything set up, we then says it turns to page 2. Yeah.
And before we get started, though, as far as Dave was saying, each of our decks, what makes each of our starting decks a little different is our leaders. So as far as the leader, I think we're all playing leaders from the base game. There's a couple of new leaders that we're not using yet. Yeah. But for this game, I'm using Scarlet as my leader, and if she starts a mission, she allows me to destroy a card from a target player's discard pile. So she can allow us to thin our deck out of cards that are no longer useful to us.
Yeah, and I have Snake Eyes, who's not in my opening hand, but so one of the things is you see they got these little skills. That's like the number of dice if that specific skill is used. And Snake Eyes here says defeat a side mission, target player draws a card. So you'll see side missions when we come to that.
And I am playing with Don Moreno, also not in my opening hand, but her focus is on stealth. And if we happen to have any Cobra officers in play, she gets 1 additional wild skill. If not, I get to draw a card.
Yeah. So Cobra gets officers, and they'll have troopers and battalions and all sorts of obstacles in our way, in addition to the plot of the story.
And another thing that you can see down here on the bottom of the card, there is a promotion cost, which means that one time in the game you can spend that promotion cost to upgrade your leader to a better version of the leader, instead of recruiting a new card.
Okay.
Or in addition to, if you have enough resources.
And so the flow of the game in the campaign is there will be a debriefing, and then there's what they call the sit rep, which is setting up, and then sometimes we will interrupt the game to further the story, which the game will tell us when to do that. All right. So episode 1, Party Crashers, Duke's briefing. G.I. Joe just got an upgrade, a 1,000-foot upgrade made of 100,000 tons of American steel, and you're about to get very familiar with her. The USS Flagg, named after ex-Joe General Lawrence J. Flagg, God rest his soul, and helmed by Admiral Keelhaul. This state-of-the-art aircraft carrier is preparing for its maiden voyage. While the brass expects blue skies and clear sailing, I'm not so optimistic. Sure, you haven't heard a peep from Cobra in over a year, but something about that makes my gut feel even worse. I want everyone on their guard. We need to be ready for anything those Vipers might throw our way. So, special setup, it says open envelope 1. So I find envelope 1 here. And it says retrieve the 12 mission story cards. So that's these big cards here. So we've got a set of cards. Then it says the story mission deck is separated into 3 acts, each act consisting of 2 randomly drawn story missions and 1 finale card with a gold border. As in the core set, start by placing the 3 finale gold face up and nearby, then shuffle the 3 act 1s cards and randomly place 2 of them face down in a new stack to start the story mission stack. Take the Act 1 finale and place it face down on top of those 2 cards. Repeat this process for all 3 acts, then flip the entire stack face up. We're going to pause to sleeve and set that up. All right, so we have the mission deck set up. So we have Cobra Sub-Attack, story mission. The hull is barely christened, and already Cobra is attacking. Too bad for them that it's a perfect testing ground for the tactical sonar capabilities of the jewel of the naval fleet. So it is a sea craft mission. We have 1 complication, so we draw 1 complication, and then at the end of a round we're going to draw a complication. At the end of each round, draw a complication, and then the skills. So you need 5 successes. Vehicle and tech are the predominant skills. Each player, if we succeed, each player draws 1 card log that the sub sunk. So we also have a campaign log that we need to make notes that will come up later on. If we fail, we'll raise the threat meter by 2. This is the threat meter, and if this ever gets all the way to the top, we lose the game. At the end of each round, we're going to be advancing this marker at least once, and different things happen when we're in the different colors, and we'll get to that.
And an important thing is, even though we can see what the mission is inactive on our first round. So this will not trigger on the first round.
Right. And we get to see an additional card starting turn 2, so you can kind of plan ahead. You'll know what the skill cards are for the next mission. So the active mission we're going to put here, and then the top card of the stack is available to view. So currently, like Dirk said, this mission is not active. Okay. So continuing in the book, cleanup. After every episode of the campaign, there will be a debrief where you will evaluate the success of your mission and write several notes in your campaign log. Do not put away any game materials until after the debriefing. And then there's something called catastrophic failure. If you lose to Cobra before the end of Act 2, check the next catastrophic failure box in your campaign log. You will need to play this episode again with the bonus given. Remember that a 3rd catastrophic failure across the entire campaign means the campaign ends in failure. And then the bottom of page 2 here, it says, stop. Do not read beyond this point until you have completed episode 1. So we don't need the campaign book anymore. And we are ready to begin.
Okay, so let's see. So I do have Scarlet, my leader, in my opening hand, but unfortunately her ability doesn't do me a lot of good because I am not ready to tackle a mission at this point in time. So instead, I am just going to recruit. Can I see what Gridiron does down there? He immediately fill.
Wildcard does have vehicles.
He has martial arts as well. So gives me really good martial arts. What do we need on this?
Vehicle and
tech.
Which Wildcard has vehicles. It's got 4 in vehicles, which is nice.
Yeah, he does have 4.
He only costs 2 though.
Yeah. Well, the worst part is he has no recruit, but I know that
that's true. Yeah.
I know that I'm going to have a couple of recruit in the next turn, so I will go ahead and spend 2 recruit to recruit Wildcard.
All right.
Put him on top of my deck.
And you only have $2?
I only had 3, so
okay.
1 doesn't do me any good.
Nope. All right, James.
All right, so opening hand, I have 5 Joes, so I have 5 recruit.
Oh, nice.
And so the utility on a mission, I can remove 1 Cobra transport. I don't see.
We haven't uncovered Cobra transports.
Yeah,
yet.
that's some kind of new rule apparently. That's going to show up. We don't know anything about Cobra transports.
Another thing that 5 right now is Spirit and Freedom. For each side mission you control, you get +1 hit this mission. It doesn't work on current mission, but it does have 3 recruits. I'll go ahead and take this.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Yeah, well, and there's a lot of these will be side missions, so that'll work good.
All right, Mean Dog. Okay. Well, I also have 5 Joes, so I have 5 to recruit. That I'll be taking this is to recruit, but it doesn't. We don't know what Cobra transports do. Mean Dogs, if you complete this mission with at least double the hits needed, discard a Precision Strike. So Precision Strike is a category of complications side missions. I think I'm going to take Leatherneck.
Oh, shoot, he was who I was going to purchase because I've only got 4. Phooey.
All right, now it's the end of the turn, so now we got to do the end of the turn stuff. We don't have an active story mission, so we don't have any ongoing card threats. So the threat meter, we're in the blue right now, which doesn't do anything. So, but then we go to step 2, which is advance the threat meter by 1. So now we're in the green, and here it says at the end of the round, go up by 1 threat. So when we do step 1.3, the threat meter part, we will bump it up. Is that on?
It was, but it's not now.
Oh, I had it off camera. Sorry, folks. So 1.3 is the threat meter, which, yeah, in this case, it will go up by 2. All right, and then I draw 5 cards.
And then now we have an active mission at the beginning of the turn.
The active mission. So that mission that we mentioned is active, and we also have repel, the rattler attack. We'll read the flavor text when it's active, but just what people know is it's going to need 5 marksman and tracker.
And what's really convenient is the card I just purchased is both tracker and marksman on it.
Nice, but that's not the active mission currently.
Well, it might be soon though, because if we remember right, I recruited Wildcard who has 4 vehicles, and we need 5 here. So, and I have a fistful of Joes if we need to. So. That would give me 4, so I've got 5, 6, 7 total in my hand that I could put into it, unless somebody had something else they'd like to put in.
Yeah, I don't have any skills that would just be. Each of my guys would be contributing 1.
Okay. All right, then I think I will actually. Let's see. Failure is 2. Let's see. Let's take 4, 5, 6, 7 dice to get 5. Ooh, it's going to be risky. I don't know. What do we think?
The odds aren't very good because these dice, there is 3 sides are blank.
3 blanks, 2 with a single success,
and 1 with
a double success. Yeah. So,
let's see, if you let me throw one of my Joes in, I can throw where you can re-roll 1 of the dice. because I would just throw in a standard Joe. Oh, so you'll see we have a vehicle that you have to send to the mission, and the vehicles have capacity limits. So right now, the only vehicle we have is the Vamp, which is a vehicle that's always available, and it has a capacity of 4.
Yeah, most vehicles, once you use them, they get shuffled or they go into the discard pile of the player who activated the mission. But the Vamp will always go back to the hangar to guarantee we have one available. Okay, so I can.
Yeah, so I can do that. I can give you a
Let's-
reroll of 1 die if you want to attempt it.
Yeah, let's try it.
I probably will have. I'll probably struggle to do any side missions, but okay.
Well, we've only got one side mission coming out of this one. Okay, so we've got 4, 5, 6,
So what you do is you
7.
grab a vehicle
Yep.
from the hangar and add it to the current mission. It's off camera, by the way,
Oh,
and your cards are too. But
well,
there we go.
okay, so we'll go ahead and
Throw
so
mine.
it's 7 dice, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 2, 4,
7.
5, 6, 7.
Nice.
Okay, so
you didn't even need my reroll.
we were successful.
Oh wait, we forgot to do the
Oh,
complications.
yep, that's right.
Rattler attack. So it's 2 in vehicle.
That is a side mission, so
Yeah, I would only get 1 die.
I would get 1 die.
Well, you have
So-
2 Joes.
All right, yeah, I could try it.
3 Joes.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 Joes.
Yeah,
you have
I
a
can
better
try
chance.
we could do that, or I can take it with me if we need. If
Well,
we
that
think
means you
so.
have to succeed this turn.
Oh, that's right. By the end of my turn.
Yeah. So basically, this is a precision strike, which there was a card that talked about precision strike somewhere. This one, the Mean Dog. So we have to assign this to a player, and by the end of that person's turn, they have to deal with it. So we're going to give it to James. And so this is a 2 difficulty mission that James needs to do, or by the end of his turn, the threat
Well,
meter will go up by 1.
And if he does not succeed at it, it stays there and will affect him next turn.
Right. It just keeps building up. All right.
Okay, so yeah, we'll give that one to James. And so now these starter Joes that were put into the mission, they have an ability on them that if they were part of a successful mission, you may destroy it or retire. We're going to call it retire.
Yeah.
So I'm going to retire one of my Joes.
And I'm going to retire my Joe since
Now-
I was on the starter mission.
If I were to retire it, I could not use its recruit, but
Oh.
I only need 3
You
recruit.
put in the log James subs sunk.
Okay, but
And we get to draw a card. Each player draws a card.
oh, we draw a card now.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, that one doesn't help me any, but it helps me go through my deck faster. If I defeated a side mission, that's not a side mission.
No, what's the story?
So that one doesn't help this turn. But each of the Joes that I used in the mission, I can still use them for their recruit at the end of the round, which is what I'm doing now. So I cannot use the one that I retired, but I have 3 left, and I am going to use that to get a Smart Missile, which is gear that allows the target player to put a card from their discard pile into their hand.
Okay. And since the mission succeeded, we'll move it down here and we'll put it underneath this success marker because that is important. There's cards that determine if there's successes or failures. If we fail a mission, we'll put it under this token. All right, so that's the end of your turn.
End of my turn.
All right, so now this mission is going to become active. So repel the Rattler attack. Like a moth to the flame, Cobra's air squadrons has attacked the USS Flagg, dead in its sights. Seems these pests can't resist pestering the Joes, even on the inaugural voyage. So it's going to have 1 complication. So we draw 1. This symbol here means it's an air vehicle mission. Place the star token 3 spaces above the threat meter. If the threat meter reaches the star token, the mission immediately fails. You need 5 dice. If we pass, we lower the threat meter by 1, and the Rattler is repelled. If we fail, +1 threat meter, add a Cobra battalion to the lineup. And its marksman and tracker are the skills. All right, so we added this is the active story now, which is 5 marksman and tracker. The next one that we can see is 6 marksman and explosives. And if we pass, we reduce 1, read a paragraph. If we fail, we read a different paragraph. All right.
All right, so I have a side mission on me. If I fail at the end of my turn, the tracker will go up by 1. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the vamp out for a spin.
Okay. And one thing about side missions is only the player that has the side mission is allowed to do the side mission unless somebody has a card that changes that. But by default, that's it.
Right, and one thing I just recently learned is any card marked Joe does qualify as a wild on a particular mission. So I can go ahead and play, even though he is marked Tracker and Marksman, I can still use him as a wild. So pop him in the van.
But only one die.
Only one die.
Yeah.
Same thing for my leader, Don, and then one basic Joe. But what is really nice is here on Spirit of Freedom, for each side mission you control, +1 hit this mission. So this means I have 1 automatic success.
Nice. So you get 3 dice with 1 already succeeded.
All right. So that's 3 hits. That is more than enough to...
Total's 4.
Yep.
All right, so this goes away.
That goes away.
And because this G.I. Joe was on a successful mission, I'm going to go ahead and retire him. And for my remaining Joes, I have 4 recruit, but then also in my hand, I have diffuse. So since I was successful on a side mission, I will go ahead and bring.
It can never go in the blue.
Never go in the blue.
Never go back down. Yeah.
All right. Well, never mind for that. All right. So let me start recruiting. I have 4 to spend. Let's see. Let's try recruit. And this will go on top of my draw pile, and I just have 1 I don't spend, and I just return the vamp.
Okay. And then refill the empty spot.
We have a ram.
Okay.
Okay.
It's great if you need to do... Oh, if you could do recon on land, it's worth 5, but
Yeah.
you can only take 1 vehicle, so...
1 Joe. Well,
1 Joe, yeah.
I have 3 recruit. I'm going to martial arts. That's not one we need. Explosives we're going to need, but I can't afford. Low light has got tracking, which is nice. I think I'm going to take Sergeant Gridiron. He doesn't help with the current missions, but later on he gets to flip a Cobra officer face down. When we start running into Cobra officers, that's going to be important. And these other 2 cards in my hand are useful, so yeah. Actually, is there a card that we don't care about? I think those are all pretty good.
Maybe the motorcycle for right now?
Well, if we get rid of it, it's gone. I think because this could be good for a side mission.
Yeah, especially if you get a side mission that covers recon.
Yeah.
Or that's ground based.
Well, but even like the battalions are wild usually, and the troopers are wild. So, yeah, I'm good. I think I'm good with that. So that'll end my turn.
What's the? I'll be taking that. What's that one do?
That's with Cobra transports. We don't know anything about that right now.
Oh, okay. So we should probably keep that one around then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's also 2 recruit too.
So that takes us to end of round. So
the story mission. So the story mission is already like a setup. We placed the tracker, so that doesn't happen. There's no ongoing card effects. We do the threat meter, which here it says go up 1, and then step 2, we go up 1. So we need to succeed in this mission before the end of my turn, or
we have a failure.
Or we have a failure automatically. Yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately, Marksman and Tracker, and I have neither one of those.
I do have Marksman, so I can give 3 dice into Marksman. And a reroll, and I can reroll 1 die. Or the active player can reroll 1 die. So I've got 3 dice and a reroll of 1. What's your hand looking like, James? On Marksman or Tracker?
Well, I got reinforcements, which states you may gain 2 recruitment if you do put the next card you recruit this turn into a teammate's hand. So I can use that to put low light right into your hand, which gives us +3 tracker.
Yeah, but you have to play it on your turn.
On my turn, but...
So you could put it... Oh, I was saying you could put it in my hand.
In either one of
your
our
hands.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that'll give me 6 dice with a reroll. There's those 2s. And yeah, that's probably a good idea. If we do it on my turn.
And then I would also be able to redraw my hand, which could potentially bring back the tracker and marksman card.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. All right, so we'll attempt the mission on my turn. Which, unfortunately, when that happens, since we don't have any side missions, there's nothing to actively do with your Joes. They're just recruit at this stage.
Okay, so since we're not actively doing anything, I have, let's see, I'm trying to remember the gears. I can't use this unless I'm on a, no, it doesn't have the mission symbol, so I can use this, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, it has the mission symbol.
Well, yeah, this one doesn't have the mission symbol, so I can use it at any time.
Right.
So the only thing that I've got really here that's going to help a lot is I can allow one of you guys to put a card from your discard pile into your hand.
I do not
if
have
that will be beneficial.
Yeah, I don't have a
you have one,
discard
James?
pile.
I do not have a discard pile.
Okay, well, I guess I will take one and put into my hand and give myself an additional recruit.
There you go.
So I have 3 recruit now. Let's see, this side mission with the. I actually think I'm not even going to bother with the extra recruit. I'm going to do the ram and throw that here into the hangar.
Okay.
I'm going to move this down here.
Sure. Now we have Muskrat, who's 3 in stealth. You get to roll 5 dice, and for each double hit, you get +1 hit for the mission.
Okay, and since I did not actually recruit anybody into my hand, I do not get a card on top of my hand, but I'll pass the turn.
All right.
5.
So in my hand, I have 3 recruit plus the reinforcement I mentioned earlier. So this is going to give me 3 recruit, and I'm going to go ahead and take low light for 2, pass it on to Dave.
All right, thank you.
So that leaves me a remaining 4 recruit.
Ooh, Triple T. Sergeant Slaughter's personal vehicle.
All right, so with 4, I'm just going to take Muskrat for 2 right now and replace that with a 4, which I can't cover. So I will go ahead and just grab a service rifle.
All right.
Alrighty.
And that is my turn.
Okay. So I will attempt the main mission. So, yeah, we got a complication here. But before we look at that, I'm going to take the vamp because I have to sign Joe's. So I'm going to sign Lowlight, which gives me 3 in tracking. I'm going to sign Leatherneck, which gives me 3 in marksman. And I'm going to have my reroll. And then I can put in a Sergeant Gridiron, which is only going to give me 1 die. So I have room for 1 more person. And I have 7 dice, and we need 5 successes.
Well,
Has anyone got marksman or tracker?
I don't. I have just wilds.
I have a question.
Okay.
In recruiting for the service rifle, since it is not a Joe, does that go on top of my draw?
Yes.
or
Yes.
does
Any card you buy goes on top of your deck.
Okay. So
Except for vehicles.
Right.
So unfortunately, I did not grab my marksman
But-
card, but what I can give you is
Oh, that's only for side missions. So. Okay.
I can give you Muskrat, which will allow me to roll 5 dice, and
That would be huge.
for every double will be 1 positive hit.
Okay, and he's got stealth, which doesn't help, but it gives us an extra die. So yes, I would gladly have Muskrat join our team. Okay, now we look at this complication. Okay, captured, story mission, discard 1 Joe from the mission. So I'm going to do Sergeant Gridiron because all he does is give me 1 die. So I will lose the recruit, and that goes discarded. Okay. So, I got 7 dice with a reroll. We're not in the red, so I don't get an extra wild. All right. So, first of all, James, you want to roll 5 dice, see if you get any hits. Oh, nice.
That's 2 hits, and let me see. Since this is a mission, can I play second effort and reroll 1 die to see if I can get 1 more success?
Well,
that's during the mission.
During
This
the
is
mission.
before
This
the
is
mission.
not the mission,
Okay.
but this will help with the 7. So we've got 2 successes out of the 5 that we need. Okay, I have a reroll and you have a reroll as well. So let me roll my reroll. Because right now we're at 4 of 5. All right, and
There's
then
my reroll.
Your reroll. Ah! Oh, he failed by 1. All right.
Okay, so the
So we
first thing
failed
that
by
happens
1.
is we add a Cobra battalion to the lineup.
And we bump the threat meter up by 1.
which fails the
mission that we just failed anyway, so that doesn't matter. So that goes under the failure marker. And I have 3 recruits. And for 3, I'm going to grab the mean dog and put that in the hangar. All right. Now we do end of turn. So there is no current story mission because Dirk's turn hasn't started yet. There are no card effects. The threat meter will go up by 1 because we're still in the green. And then we add 1 for the step 2. So this will go up by another 1. So now we're in a yellow. So now this means that we're going to get a complication added. All right, so now it's Dirk's turn. So we have hold back Cobra. The USS Flagg is under siege by Cobra's elite squadron. If the Joes can hold back the storm, there may still be time to celebrate. So we get a complication. It's an air mission. But we read paragraph 24 when we get to the story mission part. But since we're not at that, right now we need 6 successes, marksman and explosives. If we pass, we reduce the threat meter by 1, read paragraph 23. If we fail, we read paragraph 0.
Okay, so I do not have enough to actually even consider that mission.
Yeah.
So I am instead going to do the Cobra Battalion side mission.
Okay.
So I will, let's see.
So this requires 2 wild. So he could choose any skill he wants. And, where's the vamp? Oh, here it is.
The vamp, yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to actually just take the vamp because I want to save the mean dog for something that is a little bit possibly better to do doubles. But I'm going to send all 4 of my Joes on this mission. They're all just standard Joes.
All right.
And
3
there we go, 3. That is
nice.
Success. So I get rid of the Cobra Battalion. And
so the battalion covered up one of the cards in the lineup, so we could not purchase that card while the battalion was there. So now cover fire is available.
And let's see, cover fire was not exactly what I was wanting, but we've gotten really expensive, so I will, let's see.
It does give you 2
Go
recruit.
to the side mission. It does, but yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. And oh no, that goes on the top of my deck. And I will return the vamp and pass the turn.
All right, so now we have Ripcord, cost 3, 2 wild. If Ripcord defeats the side mission, reduce the threat meter by 1.
Okay, so I only have 3 cards in my hand, so I cannot do too much here. I have 3 recruit. Looks like Ripcord is coming to my hand. And that is my turn.
All right, so then we have a machete. Discard up to 5 uncovered cards from the lineup, then refill the lineup. That may not be a bad idea, considering how spendy all those cards are. So, no one can. Does anyone have marksman or explosives?
I have nothing but starter Joes and my cover fire. That's it.
I have 2 wild and 2 in marksman.
So that would give us 4. So I can get up to, I can only get up to 6 dice because all my Joes would just produce 1.
Yeah, and I have no rerolls either, so.
So yeah, our choice then is, we'll just have to see what paragraph 24 does, I guess. All right. I have 5 regular Joes. I'm going to get Torpedo, which is 3 in stealth, 3 in martial arts. If a sea transport is used on the mission, we get +2 wild.
And we do not have a sea transport yet because we do not have access to the ship yet.
Yeah, the ships yeah, right now it's just still under construction, and according to the book, it says it could be used as a transport, but that hasn't been unlocked yet. Okay, so I draw my new hand, and then we will.
Did you put your new guy on top?
Yep.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, and now story mission. So we read paragraph 24. Paragraph 24. A storm cloud above the waterfront. A dark cloud hovers above the ocean, quickly rolling in towards shore on a direct course with the USS Flagg and blotting out the sun. Suddenly, a metal monstrosity bursts from the clouds. The Cobra trawler helicarrier, a flying aircraft carrier equipped with the most devastating arsenal of modern weaponry imaginable. With it, a squadron of Cobra fighters descends from the skies to take deadly aim on the open ocean. The USS Flagg is a sitting duck.
Quack.
Yeah, set up. Open envelope 6. So 3,
Well, that doesn't sound fun.
4, 5. It's the very last envelope.
Uh-oh. End game.
Retrieve, defeat the air fortress story mission, which would be this card. Okay. Can I get a sleeve? All right. I'm going to sleeve it real quick. And then it says, defeat the air fortress. The transport helicarrier is Cobra's answer to the military might of the USS Flagg, with 100,000 tons of flying steel and high-tech weaponry. The Joes aren't simply outclassed, they aren't even in the same league. So we got a helicarrier kind of thing coming.
But we didn't ask him yet. How can they answer already?
We did not. So we place the star token 2 above the threat marker. If the threat marker ever reaches that symbol, the mission immediately fails. If we pass, it's -1 and read paragraph 23. If we fail, we read paragraph 0. Success is 14. Marksmen and explosives. So we replace Holdback Cobra, which was only 6 dice of the same skill. So we went from only needing 6 to needing 14 now.
And we were struggling with 6.
Yeah, at least we have 2 full. Theory, we have 2 full turns. So this is just removed from the game. And then it says
don't burn
return.
it. Don't burn it. Don't burn it.
This is not a legacy game. Okay. So that was the story mission. We don't have any other card effects. Threat meter, raise that up by. We get a complication. So we get we have this complication already from before. So we gain a complication, and then that advances by 1.
We get another one instead of just, if it's just the one, would it be the same one?
We get a complication from the yellow.
Oh, from that. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, there went your 2 whole turns.
Yeah. So now we have 1 turn, unless people can. Yeah, we have no side missions to reduce.
Yeah, and I have no way to push back the threat. And I'm sitting here with a fistful of wild cards, so nothing that I can actually use.
Yeah, I can only contribute 3 dice currently.
Yeah, I'm at 4, so it's not a lot of help. What are they? Marksmen and explosives. Do we have? Oh, he costs 6, and he costs 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, too bad the machete didn't come out a little earlier.
I can potentially purchase Hawk on my turn, but that won't do us any good this time around.
Yeah, it will, because on my turn, you'll have that on top of your deck, and that gives us 4 more dice.
And
So
since
we
I
might
have no
have-
leaders, I might have a better hand.
Right. We'll have to try, though the best vehicle we have is 4, so we're contributing 4 Joes total. But we're not going to have 14 dice. We're just going to have to try at the end of my turn, I think.
Well, we're going to fail either, if one way or the other. We'll turn out failing.
Yeah, we're either going to fail, but we can at least try.
Okay, so
And that's our best bet if you can get Hawk.
4, 5, 6. So I can recruit at 6. You know what? Actually, explosives. I can take the wetsuit.
Oh, that's
I
even
have
better.
6.
That's even that works too, because that gives us
That gives
4
us 4
more
explosives.
dice. Oh, yeah. So 4 from explosives, 4 from marksman. That's 8. Plus 2 from me. That's 10 dice. That's the best we're gonna do.
Okay,
All
I
right,
will
so-
pass my turn.
Here's my hand to recruit, 7, so I'm going to take Hawk, and that will go right in my hand. That is my turn.
All right. Now we'll begin my turn. So make it or break it. By the end of my turn, this mission is going to fail. So we might as well try it.
Go down swinging.
So we'll get these complication cards, which we'll see what those do after we assign the mission. So I'm going to bring the vamp, which I'm going to let's put over here.
Okay.
And then all my guys only produce 1 wild, so I could put in 1, 2, or 3. If people have other guys that want to get rid of, that's fine.
Well,
So I'll put in 1 to start.
I have a wetsuit. A wetsuit. I have wetsuit, who will give us 4 explosives, which will help toward the mission.
Okay.
And then, if there's a spot available, since I won't have any, I'll only have 1 point left to do any recruit with, which isn't enough to recruit anything. I'd like to throw my second Joe in if there's a spot.
Sure. Why not?
Well, let's see. What do you got, James?
Me, I'm going ahead and put in Hawk, which I had just recruited last round. He's going to give us 4 in Marksman.
Okay, so that's 5.
Okay, and
9,
if you've got a spot, that gives us
10.
another one, so 10.
Okay. That's the best I think we're going to get, folks.
Okay, let's see what our complications are.
All right. Oh, that's not good. Story missions +1. So now we're 15. And now we have an explosives or tracker side mission, his tank attack.
Okay, so
At the end of your turn, +1. So I have 2 wild.
I have 4 vehicle, but that doesn't help on this. You'd think
No.
it's a tank. You'd think vehicle would work.
You would think so.
But
What
nope.
do you have in your hand?
I have 2 starter Joes and a card that'll give me +1 wild skill.
Oh,
on
that
the
gives you
side
3.
mission.
Yeah, side
you can do
missions.
3
So
there.
you want to
Yeah.
I
do
could
that'd be
take that.
3 to 1.
I'll take that.
Okay. All right. So we have to get 15 on 10 dice.
Yeah. Well, I do have 1 reroll in here, so if you roll good.
I have a feeling we're going to need it. Oh my God!
Not with that roll.
Not with that roll. All right. Well, that's
All right, you're fired.
yeah. That's only 8 of the dice, though. Nope. So you want me to? You don't bother
Not
with
only
the
did we
reroll.
miss, I think we blew up the Jones while we're at it.
Well, yeah, sure.
There's no reason.
No point.
Okay. So that's a big fat failure and a half. So that gets discarded. So we read paragraph 0.
And who's this Lonely Joe going back to?
Oh, that's
That
mine.
is not mine.
And Vamp goes back slightly smoking.
Slightly, just a little bit.
I think the problem is it's not getting repaired. First fight. In a devastating blow to the G.I. Joes, the enemy has also unveiled a terrible new weapon, the Cobra Trawler Helicarrier. The massive flying behemoth unleashes a hail of gunfire and missiles, which sends the soldiers scrambling. But just before all hope is lost, a deafening alarm sound is heard, and the airship retreats once again into the clouds, along with the entire enemy battalion. Was this an attack, a warning, or a test? If this was just a test, then what fiendish plot does Cobra have in store? So we place a damage token
If that's a test, I don't want to be here
on
for
the
the real
USS
thing.
Flagg. So we have these damage tokens here. There's 5 of them, and there's 5 locations. And all I know is that when you damage a spot, you can't use it, which they currently don't do anything, and the capacity of it as a transport goes
Yeah,
down.
and you have to repair them somehow before they can be used.
Yeah.
I have no idea what
There
it's going
was
to do.
there was a Joe that had a repair symbol. I don't know. Someone purchased it, I think.
Mine, I do.
Okay. So let's just
Not knowing what the different locations do at this point in time,
right.
4 of them sound critical. Well, 3 of them sound critical right now,
Yeah, let's read what the
just based off of the name, because they don't give us any details.
Yeah,
on
they
it.
don't give us any details, but we have the catapults, which is what you use
Yeah,
to
we
launch,
need to send
the
ships off
fighters.
with that, so those sounds important.
There's a deck elevator right here. There's a
Okay.
control tower right here.
That sounds really important.
Weapons are here, and the flight deck is here.
So 4 of those sound crucial right away. And then I
think all five.
honestly, I was not in the Navy, so I don't know battleships that well, but they all sound important. But
especially since it's an aircraft carrier.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, aircraft carrier. That's what I said. You heard that. You guys heard that, right? I said aircraft carrier. Yeah. I'm thinking let's try the elevator because I'm hoping we don't need it right away.
Okay. And that is right here. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is the elevator.
Yeah,
So it has a damage marker on it.
Put it there. But
Okay.
I'm hoping we don't need that right away. Watch me be wrong.
Okay.
That never happens.
Yeah, so here's the rules right here. When a damage token is placed onto a section of the USS Flagg, that section's special ability is ignored. We have no special abilities right now. There's these cards that are off camera right now that somehow they get added to the model, but we don't know yet. Then the current active player logs determined in their notes. Return to the game.
The current active player?
Wow. Somebody marks it in the...
I'm like, wait, we have separate logs.
The current active player logs. So,
okay.
Grammar is important, apparently.
All right, I'll log it.
Okay. So...
The magic of editing.
And unfortunately, we have... There wasn't a side mission assigned for me. No. That's fine. I got 4 for recruit, and I can also pitch a card from the lineup if we want. But first, I'm going to take airborne. Oh, so recon. He has recon, so that's good to know because recon's one that we're going to need. And I like the APC just because it has 8 Joe. You can have 8 Joes. But I could get rid of the triple T if we want, but it does give +3 wild skill, which is nice. But only 3 Joes can go on the mission. But
if we could
land transport,
the
APC. The APC would be really nice. That's why I kind of don't want to get rid of it. I could get rid of the Cobra transport one, or I could just leave everything.
I'll say we got a couple of vehicles. Ground vehicles.
Is anyone down to 3 cards or less?
I'm down to 3 cards.
All right, well, here, draw a card.
Draw a card. Okay. Ooh.
I'll do that instead.
Ooh.
All right, so I'll draw my 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which officially ends my turn. Now we begin the next turn. Okay, so there's no current story mission. There are no current card effects.
No, story mission. So
that's going to become the story.
Oh, that's right. It comes in at the beginning
of your turn, right. Threat meter. So we add a complication, and it's immediately resolved. Major blood appears. Put major blood into play. So
major blood. Okay.
He is an officer. You have a discard pile for these guys. All right.
Yeah. Major blood.
Okay. So major blood is he is a group mission that we can do. It's 4 successes. Marksman and vehicle. At the start of each player's turn, place 1 Cobra Battalion on an uncovered card in the lineup with a cost of 5 or more.
Okay, so these guys work as though they were group missions. They're group missions.
And then we advance this by 1. Did you
again?
Oh, you already did it. Okay. I didn't realize it's that high. Okay, now we're beginning Act 2. So now when we begin Act 2, there's an Act 2 complication deck. That's Act 1. So here's the Act 2 complication deck. You take that and the discard pile, shuffle it together. And we have investigate the new company. Cobra may have retreated for now, but the question is for how long? Who is supplying Cobra? What is this new technology? The Joes have an obvious lead, but is it just another trap? So we get no extra complication. This is a land mission. And a story thing is add X complications to this mission where X is equal to the number of missions in the success pile. So we get 1. Yeah. At the end of each round, the threat meter will go up by 1. 5 successes, stealth and recon. If we succeed, -2, and the target player draws a card. And if we fail, it's +2, and we damage the flag. And also, vehicles will be the next upcoming mission. 4 successes. And this is at the start of your turn. So we get a Cobra Battalion on a card that costs 5 or more. So here, or there. All right.
Actually, wait. We haven't seen anything about these yet, so we're going to do this.
Okay. Sounds good.
So
that is...
He takes vehicles.
Marksman and vehicles.
I have 4 vehicles in my hand.
I do not have.
I can allow 1 player to put a card from their discard pile into their hand.
Ooh. And it's marksman and vehicles?
Marksman and vehicle. I can only throw in wilds even with that, but...
No. I can bring back Hawk, which is 4.
Yeah, that sounds like
that sounds
like the best plan.
Yeah, that's better than mine, because my other option was going to be to throw in Wetsuit to do a repair, but because Wetsuit has to forgo his printed skills on a mission for repair, but so I could have just do him for a wild.
And
However, I
if we
think that's
do
better.
him on my turn, I will get +2, so that would be 6.
Well,
Well, we'll also get another battalion if we wait.
I won't have wild card then though, so
Okay.
we're giving up 2 to do that.
Okay.
So
So you're going after
Yeah.
Major Blood?
thinking,
Stealth recon vehicles. I do have recon.
yeah.
How's your stealth or recon?
Stealth was 3 again with Hawk.
But but you're going to use that on Dirk's turn though, so
Right.
you won't have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. What's that doing to your recruiting power to do that?
For Hawk, now, this round I'm just going to be going after my side mission.
No, but your recruiting power.
You'll lose 2.
I lose 2. Okay, because I basically have no recruit this turn, but I mean, I definitely think it's worth it to get rid of him then. So,
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. We can use anything. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's recon. Okay, so that doesn't
Ooh, that's
help
recon?
there. +3 recon, but you can only take 1 Joe.
Yeah, I know. But that would give me that'd give me 8
By yourself?
by myself with 1 Joe.
Maybe worthwhile. Let's see. And we're throwing in how many? You're doing how much?
4 in marksman.
4? Okay. I'm just wondering if we try the mean dog.
Oh, if you get double?
Oh, there's no precision strikes in play though. Oh, is that a precision strike?
It is.
Let's try it. Yeah, I mean, it won't change who we're sending or anything on the mission, but let's try it, see what happens.
Yep.
Because if we can pass it by double, we can get rid of that.
So this is a vehicle. The vehicle rules that are not the vamp is different. So if we succeed,
Succeed or fail.
yeah, the vehicle needs to be refueled and repaired. So what that means is it goes in the discard pile of the current player, which is Dirk. And basically, when he draws it in a later turn, and he begins his turn, he'll just put the vehicle back in the hangar, but he has 1 less card in his hand for that turn.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to start this mission with wild card. So there's 4 dice,
It's marksman and vehicle.
marksman and vehicle. So
Okay.
yes, it's an and.
Okay.
Right,
So-
and then I'm adding in Hawk, which is an additional 4.
So that gives me 8, and I have 1 reroll if we need it.
So what's your recruit power?
Left.
Left 2.
So the vamp has 4, so you could put your 2 Joes in to give him 2 more dice. Because if he,
Well, no, he's got
I
a
got
side
my
mission.
side mission.
oh, he's trying to get rid of. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Wait, do I?
I don't have anybody else.
Yeah,
to
no.
put
I'm
in.
just seeing what my recruit is. 4, 5. No, I have 6. So I'm thinking of getting the triple T. So yeah.
Oh, and you had to use my my smart missile to bring Hawk back, right?
yeah. I was.
Okay, so yeah, that's gone.
All right. So you have 8 dice,
8 dice.
4 successes.
There we go. And
6.
I get a reroll. So
7.
7. There
So
we go.
but you didn't double it.
I did not double it, but I almost did. I got
But you
really
succeeded.
close.
Yep, you did.
Okay, so Major Blood is now gone.
That's nice.
Mean Dog and Wild Card. Go to my Wild Card is a 0, so I can't use them to recruit. I have 0 recruit left, so I will pass the turn.
All right, James.
All right. Let me see.
Oh wait, I didn't have the card that lets me. No, I didn't. Oh, I could have discarded a card from the lineup if we wanted. Is there anything?
No.
Are we good with everything
I
there,
think
or do
so.
we want to? It's the question on the triple T.
I can afford that. I was going to buy the triple T this turn.
Okay, that answers that question then.
All right. Can I take the RAM if no one's going to use it?
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought you were using.
I was going to use it, yeah,
You're
because
gonna
this
use-
gives
okay.
me 8 dice.
All right, so keep it. Then I'll just take the vamp then.
All right.
And I'm going to go after his tank, so I'm just going to throw in 2 regular Joes, and then the service rifle, which gives me +1 wild on a side mission, so that's 3 dice I'm rolling. I just need 1 success.
Got
I
it.
got 3, and
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and just retire these 2 Joes.
All right.
Pass those on.
Okay.
Return the vamp.
Okay.
This goes away, and that is the end of
is
my
this?
turn.
This is my deck.
Oh, you had it in the hanger. Okay.
Hey, Dirk, how many cards do you have in hand right now?
I have a full hand.
Full hand, okay. All right, I am done.
All right. So I'm going to take the Ram, which gives +3 recon, and this is a ground vehicle mission, so it gives me another +2. So the Ram by itself gives me 5 dice. I'm going to use Airborne, which gives me 3 more. Air vehicle's not being used, so I don't get the 2 dice for this. But it gives me 8 dice, and I need 5. So we do have a complication, which is surprise attack. So that goes up by 1.
Really?
Yeah. So we are in the red. Missing a
It's
die.
going the wrong direction.
It is going the wrong direction fast, folks. All right. 5 successes. Oh, I have a reroll if I need it. That's 1 die. 5
There's
die.
5.
Yay!
Reroll it anyways.
Sure, I'll
Reroll it
Why
anyways.
not? Because it's not going to do me any good. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay.
Get the bad rolls out of the way.
Yes. All right. So we succeed. So reduce that by 2.
Back in the yellow.
Back in the yellow, and target player draws a card. I think I want to choose myself because I want to try to get rid of that battalion. So the Ram will go in my discard pile.
Actually, do you have a way to reduce the? Do you have the diffuse card in your hand?
I do not.
Then let me get rid of that side mission because I can lower the
the threat
counter.
meter?
Yeah, I can lower
Okay.
the threat meter if I succeed.
All right. Well then, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had 6. Where's my other 2? How did I figure out I had 6 recruit? I know I only have 5 recruit. Well, I'm going to draw a card, see if I can get extra money. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's right. I didn't have any Joes for 6. So, I was looking at the wrong thing. All right. So I have 6. So I'm going to get the triple T.
All right.
And you already lowered that by 2. And there's no paragraph to read. So this goes in the success.
Yay!
All right.
I don't feel like a total failure now.
And then only a partial failure.
Yeah.
And then I draw my hand. So I have a new hand for next turn. I'll look at that in a minute. So we have no current story mission. We have no current ongoing card effects. Threat meter says we draw a complication and resolve it. Ambush. Story mission's difficulty goes +1. Immediately draw and resolve another complication. So this is now
A 5.
a 5. And this doesn't matter. Discard 1 Joe from this mission. So
No, it stays on it.
oh right, yeah, you're right. Those are, so we already know we're going to lose a Joe, and the difficulty goes up by 5. Okay, and then the threat meter goes up by 1. At the beginning of Dirk's turn, we draw 2. I don't think I read this one yet. No.
Wait, where did these come from then?
This is from the end of the
Oh,
turn
jeez.
nonsense. Yeah. All right. High-speed heist. The Joes need their top researchers on this to reverse engineer Cobra's tech, and that advanced technology is slithering away at a breakneck pace. So it's a water mission. So we get 2 complications.
Got them right here.
Okay. And add 1 Cobra battalion to the lineup. So it's just the left one in this case. Place the star token 2 spaces above the threat meter. If it ever reaches it, we immediately fail. If we succeed, we reduce the meter by 1 and log successful heist. If we fail, it's +1 and discard the top 10 cards from the main deck. We need 4 successes in vehicles.
And I do have my reinforcements card, so I can use it to pick up lift ticket, which is 3 vehicles, and pass it on to the top of Dave's deck if need be.
Other one.
No,
in
that
my
puts
hand.
it into the hand.
Or into their hand.
Okay, which will give me 3 dice. And everything else is just wild in this case. But yeah, but that's our best bet because the difficulty is 5 now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'll give me 3 dice unless you have any vehicles in your
I
hand.
do not.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a side mission here, but I'm wondering which one we think we would like to uncover here.
Well, how much recruit do you have?
I've got 4.
Yeah, because this is a 5. This is a 2. This allows you to wipe the board of uncovered.
Yeah, but the board's looking a little bit better now. So.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Is anybody going to have the money to, or the inclination to get I'll be taking this? I don't.
Not until we know what Cobra transports
Okay,
do.
so, well,
But I mean,
the first thing we're going to do then is we will grab the vamp, start a mission. Scarlet's going to start this mission. So if Scarlet starts a mission, target player may destroy a card in their discard pile. Do you have a discard pile?
no, I do not.
Do you have a discard
I do not,
pile?
no.
I will take advantage of that then. Let's see what we've got here. G, I guess it's going to be a starter Joe. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Oh, I don't have a discard pile. That's not my discard pile. Nobody's got a discard pile. Boo. Boo. Okay, well,
What
all right,
skill
I'm
are
gonna
you,
throw-
you choosing?
2 people, they're wild, so.
Well, no. But I mean, if you're going after the battalion, you choose a skill.
Well, I mean, both my guys are wild, so it doesn't matter. Oh,
martial
martial arts. Oh, I get to choose. That's right, the skill. So
Right.
she's going to choose
Because,
martial arts, but it's a side mission, so nobody can help me.
yeah, oh, that's right. No one can help you.
But it's a side mission, so I have 3 on this.
Yep, 3 dice. And you need
And I
2
need
successes.
2. Do I have any rerolls?
You don't have any other
No,
tools?
I wonder. I've got 2 more Joes. I was thinking I could save them for this, but maybe, you know what?
Let James deal with that.
Yeah,
one.
we're just going to throw, and now I have 3, 4, 5 dice. Yeah, because I want to take her out because I want to lower the tracker
All right.
4.
So that
So
lowers
since
the
I
one.
defeated the side mission, the counter goes down by 1,
Yep.
and I have 4 recruit. Let's see.
Drone strike. Choose one drone on a mission. Their highest skill becomes wild. Ooh, that's really nice.
Yeah, I think, let's see. There's a leader on this mission. Draw 1 card.
Especially if we're going to go after this on my turn. This
I'm
will be
just
in
wondering
your
what we
hand.
got here. Oh, but that's vehicles. Here's a 3 vehicle right here.
That's what I'm going to get for
Yeah,
free
that,
on my turn.
he's
Okay.
going to give me that, and then, but your drone strike, I can turn one of my 3s to 3 wild. So that'll give me 3 plus 3, that's 6, plus whatever other
All right,
Joes we
well,
throw
we
in.
will do that.
Okay.
And goes to the top of my deck. I am done.
All right, James.
So
And
there's-
there's also a battalion if you want to fight.
Okay.
Do you want to do that mission?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Oh, you could lower the threat too.
Oh, wait. We also have.
No, it's on the
Oh, it's the
beginning
beginning
of
of
your
my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Okay.
Well, let me take the vamp.
Okay.
Alright. So first thing I'm going to do is play Muskrat. So I'm using stealth. For each roll 5 dice. If I get a double, I am done. There's a double. That's success.
So that's 1 hit. You need 2 hits.
2 hits. Alright. So now I get to roll.
Do you want to add any more Joes to the mission?
Yeah, I can add 1 more Joe. So this will give me 4 dice.
Okay. Got
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Barely. Okay, and this was
Yeah.
a side mission, so I'll go ahead and play that and lower this.
Yay! We needed
So we
that.
had the reduce one by 1.
All right. Now
And this battalion is gone.
vamp returns.
Ramp returns.
So he can't use him for any recruiting.
Yeah, you can.
Well, not for him.
Oh, he's 0. Oh.
He's a 0, so he goes away. We'll go ahead and play reinforcements, which gives me now 3 in recruitment. I'm going to put lift tickets straight into Dave's hand.
Thank you.
And then I'm not going to use him. I'm just going to go ahead and discard him.
All right.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right. So, yeah, we will attempt the high-speed heist. I will... Nope, the wrong vehicle type. So we'll take the Vamp.
I do have Hawk, so my highest mark is Marksman at 4.
Ooh.
So if you want to play the gear, that'd be 4 die.
Oh, that works. All right, so I'm going to bring in Lift Ticket for sure because that's 3 dice for vehicles. Is he a mission leader by chance?
He's a regular leader.
Oh, he's a leader. Okay, so then we get to draw a card. I'll get to draw a card as well, so that'll help. Okay, as far as the rest goes, so yeah, the 4 dice seems better than mine that are just 3. I want to bring in a Joe so I can get rid of him. And all right, so yeah, I think we discussed earlier about that gear that Dirk has, but he can only play it on his turn.
Yeah.
So that makes it to the point where I don't feel we should attempt it. Thanks to Dirk and James, we've lowered the threat, so we actually have some time. So I appreciate.
Oh, yeah, because we're losing a Joe from the mission anyways.
Right. Yeah, I was just going to throw like a regular Joe in.
And it's a 5 instead of a 4.
But
So
I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to get the APC.
yay!
We're going to need that for some of those big missions. And that'll be my turn. So story mission. We're going to add a Cobra Battalion. So we do get a story mission effect now. And card effects, there are no extra card effects.
Nope.
The threat meter says we get draw a complication. And
Well, technically, this is the story mission. That's the card effect.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, story mission does say story mission.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, we have an anonymous tip-off. Each player shuffles 1 Cobra Trooper into their deck. So these are side missions that are garbage cards in your deck. When they come up, you can attempt to do the mission to get rid of them. Otherwise, it's like a wound or a curse, depending on what games you're familiar with.
Except they hurt you every round.
Yeah. All right. And then the threat meter goes up by 1.
All right.
All right. Dirk, it is now your turn.
Okay, so beginning of my turn, the mean dog immediately comes into play.
All right. So now we have 4 vehicles in the hangar.
Okay, so let's see. What am I looking at here? Target player, 1 card from the discard pile into their hand.
At some point, I have a motorcycle that'll come back.
I do not have
in my hand.
anything. Anybody have a really good card in their discard pile?
I have Muskrat Joe, which I roll 5 dice. For every double, I get 1 hit on the mission. Or, again, reinforcements. I can probably help purchase cards for
I only
someone
have
else.
$2 right now. I have Leatherneck is 3 marksman. Torpedo is 3 stealth, 3 martial arts. We have a sea transport. We don't have any sea transports yet. I have my leader. For if I defeat a side mission, I get someone to draw a card. 3 in tracking, a regular Joe, and lift ticket. If there's a leader on the mission, draw a card.
So I can put 1 card from somebody's discard pile in their hand.
Oh.
Scarlet's the best thing in my discard pile, which does not really help me right now. So
Well, I currently only have 2 recruit.
I can.
Torpedo or Leatherneck would give me up to 4, which would be nice.
what's your recruit looking at, James?
Yeah, I can bring back in the reinforcements, which could grab
Well,
improvised distraction.
that's probably the one I'm going for right there.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I also have the ram in my hand, so I'm going to be down 1 card.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. So, all right. So if it's a recruit is the one you're bringing, I'll go ahead and give James or Dave the card this turn. That way.
All right, well, let me
With
buy a
that,
better
yeah.
card, hopefully. All right.
So
Thank
and
you.
then my recruit is that leaves me with 3 left. So yeah, I will take the improvised distraction.
Ooh, shooter. That's one of the new cards. 3 stealth, 3 marksman. Discard a card from your hand to add +1 hit or remove 1 hit this mission. You may perform this action twice.
Okay, and I will pass the turn.
That's a nice one to get some automatic
2, 3,
hits.
4, 5. No, 4. Yeah.
Okay, so this next mission is vehicles.
Yes.
Which unfortunately none of my cards is vehicles.
Right. I do have the vehicle guy, but he's in my discard pile. So I think we still have a little bit of time. There's also a side mission if you want to do. You can go after the Cobra Battalion.
So
kinda
we'll be getting
wondering-
another Cobra Battalion at the end of the turn, right?
Oh, at the beginning of each... Wasn't it the...
No, it's...
Oh, just at the beginning of each round, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I will be able to get rid of a Cobra Battalion next round to defeat one automatically.
Can I see the Don Moreno promoted card?
Your promoted captain.
Yeah, it was...
Or Joe. Yeah.
So that's...
Unfortunately, I didn't have my
Martial
Joe when I had all
arts.
that recruit.
I have not seen that much recruit yet, I don't think. I think 5's the most I've gotten.
I did it once, and yeah, when I got the APC, but that's it. But I could take on that battalion, and if I succeed, I reduce the threat meter by 1.
Promoting your leader, they have to be in your hand, and you have to have the recruit cost at the same time.
Right.
I am kind of wondering,
You
should
should
I
promote.
promote?
Yeah,
Alrighty then.
that's normally the best bet unless you need a specific skill out there.
It's very hard to get up
Okay,
to 6.
so that's 6 right there. So I will remove her,
Okay.
promote her. She'll go on top of my deck.
Yep. And you
Um,
just have 1 buck left.
1 buck left, which is useless. So that is my turn.
All right. I'm going to take on this battalion.
Okay, which transport do you want?
I'm just going to take the Vamp.
Okay. Did you say you had one in your hand, or you already put it out here?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I forgot to put it. Yeah, I had the APC,
The ram.
the ram in my hand. All right. So I'm going to take the Vamp. And I'm going to choose martial arts, which I have 3, 5, 6. And if I succeed, I can reduce that by 1. All right. We need 2 successes. And we got more than 2. So reduce that by 1. This will go away. I am going to retire this Joe. And I'm going to replace it with Ace. I think. Yeah. Because he gives me 2 in vehicles. So if you want, I can give you +2 in vehicles. And if you take it... Oh, no, it's not an airship mission, so it doesn't matter. Okay. And that goes away. Oops. And is there a card we don't... I think we still like the lineup, don't we?
Looks good so far.
I mean, like I said, at this point in time, the machete's the one I would actually consider at this point.
Yeah, because we're not planning on trashing any, or getting rid of those. So let's get rid
As
of...
soon as we do this, it's going to go expensive
Yeah.
on us again.
Oh, jump. Okay, so jump is... If the mission's also an air mission, then you get +1 wild, +2 vehicles. That's a really good card.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Then I draw by 5. And now story missions.
Story missions.
So we... Yeah, there's... Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
So what we got here?
We add a Cobra Battalion. And the threat meter says we do a complication immediately. Yeah, and then it'll go up by 1. Okay, so we have a side mission here. So at the end of that player's turn, if it's not gone, it's going to be add 1 to threat. It's tech and martial arts.
I can do that one.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
we'll give that to James.
Because I've got 2 others that I will be trying. So,
Yeah, I got my Cobra Trooper in my
all right,
hand.
so my turn now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a Cobra Trooper. But the first thing we're going to do is throw down some cover fire and defeat a Cobra Battalion in the lineup.
Okay.
I love it. And it's not discard, it's defeat him. So
Nice.
if I had the right card, I could have gotten rid of that. But, oh well. Now, we are going to... Let's see, this goes away at the end of my turn, even if I don't discard
Yeah,
it.
if you fail, it goes back in your discard pile.
So, what I'm thinking then is I am going to take the Ram,
Okay. You have 1 Super Joe.
and I am going to have 1 Super Joe. So, +3 recon, the +2 wild, I'm going to use 4 recon as well.
Okay. So you don't get the wild because it's not a ground
Oh,
mission.
okay, so there's
But
the
you do
3
get
recon.
The 3 recon.
But I'm unfortunately, I mean, I could do 6 recon, but I am instead going to forego his printed cost to do a repair on the ship.
Oh, so you're only rolling 3
So
dice.
I'm only rolling 3 dice.
Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. And you got rid
And I
of
got the success, so that is gone, which means I did not need to use my reroll. So what I will do is I will play the improvised distraction, discard the reroll card from my hand to move that down 1.
Oh, nice.
So that leaves me with 6 recruit. And I am definitely thinking this. Quick kick.
Hey, it's Shipwreck.
It's shipwreck.
Okay.
Okay.
So Shipwreck is one of the new leaders, but since we are not playing him, this card stays in the game. If you play him, you pull this one out.
At least that's what we believe. I haven't found anything in the book on that, but that's sort of our house rule that...
I've never seen alternate universes in G.I. Joe, so we're going to pull them out.
Yeah, this is
if
not,
we play it.
This is not the MCU.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a side mission.
All right, so I will grab the
You also
vamp.
have that, too.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to do this round. So I'm going to play Dawn, my newly recruited leader. She's going to give me 3 in martial arts.
Okay.
I'm also going to play Ripcord for 2 wild, and if I do defeat, we get to drop the threat by 1. And service rifle plus 1 more wild. So 1, 2, 6 dice. I need 2 successes.
Nice.
Just 2 successes. Jeez.
Okay, so this is gone, but
All right, so this threat goes down by 1. I'll return the slightly singed vamp. And when it comes to recruiting, I have 5. Let's see what there's.
what does Shooter do again?
Ooh,
Oh, she's one of the new ones.
Yeah, so she's 3/3, and you could discard a card from your hand to get a hit. And you can do that twice.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead and take her.
When I
does
sleeved
anyone-
that card, I noticed that was really good. So we have the scuba gear, which is 3 recruit, and on a mission, target player draws 2 cards, and if it's a sea mission, target player draws 3 cards instead.
Hey, does anyone have 3 or less cards in their hand?
I have 5.
Yeah,
No.
5. All right. Anything in here we want to shuffle away? Or
No,
we look good.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I mean, well, what's the inspiration do? Each player who reveals a leader. Oh, yeah, we've actually had success with that card in the past.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn.
All right. So I drew a Cobra Trooper, so that's in play this turn. There are no other side missions. I'm not ready for the main mission yet. We have no air vehicles, so that doesn't help. I am going to choose Recon because that gives me... Oh, so bring the vamp. And I'm going to have Airborne, which is 3 Recon. Ace, which will give me a wild, so that's 4 dice. 5 dice with a reroll if I need it. And I need 1 success. And I got 1 success. All right, so the Cobra Trooper is gone. The Vamp, fully functional, returns to the hangar. And I have 4 to recruit. That sounds like airtight, which is 3 in tracking. All right. Draw my 5 cards. I have 3, so I need to shuffle real quick.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Story mission effects. So,
Add a Cobra Battalion.
nothing, Cobra Battalion.
That's the worst game of Duck Duck Goose ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then let's see, so
Threat meter is...
threat meter.
Oh, so we're going to add a Cobra... No, add a complication. We're still in the yellow.
So it is martial arts or marksman. I actually have 4 martial arts.
Yeah,
I have 4. I have 7 in marksman.
I don't have either.
So if you have 7 in marksman, I could actually give this one to you, and then I can do the Cobra Battalion.
Okay. And the threat meter goes up 1.
Yeah, then the threat meter goes up 1.
Okay.
All
right, so beginning of my turn. So since I am not prepared to do this, because I have 4 vehicle, but that's it. So I don't think I'm ready to help out with that. I don't think we're ready to do that one yet.
No.
I think ideally, if we both get our vehicle people, then that would be good.
Yeah, I think we just kind of need to keep this down a little bit while we work on this.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, actually, I'm wondering. Oh, shoot. Because I can defeat a Cobra Battalion in the lineup automatically. But then, okay, well, I mean, that's easier than I thought.
Okay.
Defeat the Cobra Battalion. Okay, so I'm looking
suck.
at 2, 4, 5, 6 recruit.
You don't have your leader?
No, I don't. I wish I did. She's in here. 6 recruit.
Scuba gear looks good.
What's the scuba gear? Oh, yeah, the scuba gear was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will put that on the top.
Sniper rifle.
And pass the turn.
Ooh, a sniper rifle.
Mission +2 wild.
And 3 recruit.
All right. Let's see.
You just want to see all the vehicles?
Yeah. I need 3 successes. There's no precision at the moment. Ooh. How about the triple T?
+3 wild. Unfortunately, you don't get the reduces by
Oh, you
one.
do not?
Yeah,
No,
because,
because it has to be.
Oh, no, it does. It has
Oh,
a
it
symbol.
does have
Yeah,
it,
it does.
yeah.
Yes. So yeah, you'll reduce the threat meter by 1 too.
Okay, that is the plan. So this is marksmen and martial arts. So there's 3 in marksman. There's 7 in marksman. And he is a wild, but he does allow me to roll 5 dice.
Good.
So
8 marksman.
So first thing.
Then you have 11 dice then with the 3 wild.
And since this is a side mission, hopefully I'll be able to.
So you don't actually have to play that unless it's successful? Or
Yeah,
well, the reason that that's beneficial is like
If you're doing
in
more
my
than one
card.
mission.
In my case, I've got a card that if I discard, I can do things.
Yeah, we don't have those cards.
So yeah.
So first thing, I'm going to roll the 5 dice.
Yep.
For hits.
None.
Nothing. So now I'm just going to roll on the regular marksman. Which
Which
is
is
gonna be
11,
8.
right?
11 with a 3.
11. Oh, okay. Well, that's 1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
8
5,
there.
6, 8 right here.
Wow.
There we go.
Okay, so we'll change one of these to a 2.
He just wants to see how much you do it by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Unfortunately, don't have any of those doubles, but you
I don't care.
already-
There we go.
All right,
Makes me feel better.
6, 8, 10, 11 successes, and you needed 3. So
Okay,
this
so
is
this is
You're
gonna
lowering
allow
down
us
by a
to-
total of 2, right?
Yeah.
Back into the green.
Yeah, and that's defeated.
And is the triple T in
He
my
goes in your discard pile.
It
Yeah,
goes in my
and
discard.
then when you draw it on that turn,
At the beginning of
no,
your turn,
no,
it will go.
Yeah,
Yeah, at the beginning of your turn, it goes into the.
the turn that you draw it.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2. It's only 3,
4.
4, but I can make it 7 if I recruit into someone else's hand.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, that adds 3.
That's
Yep,
2.
It adds 2,
So
making
it makes
it a
it
3.
6. So it'd make it a 6, not a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 6. Let me go ahead and do that. I can put the sniper rifle in. Who wants +2 wild on a mission?
Be a nice one, but let's see.
I'll be taking this 3. So I currently have 3 recruits, so I can afford the jump. I don't have any real skills. How much recruit do you have?
I'm looking at 8 right now, and unfortunately, I do not have my leader in my hand again.
Well, that would give me 3 more, so I can get 6. So I could get 2 cards
Ooh,
instead of 1.
but
so that
if
would be
I'm
nice.
going on a side mission, then I get +2 cards. I can draw 2 cards. So
Yeah, we currently don't have a side mission though.
well, we will.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't defeat that one, we will.
Right. You give it to Dirk.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh no, I was thinking. I thought
you
we
give
were
it to
giving it to Dave, so
Okay,
because
okay.
you need it for the recruit, right?
I need it for the recruit.
Okay.
Yeah, give it to
Take
Dave
it.
for the recruit. And, I mean, yeah.
Barbecue. That's +3 in vehicles, which is what the next mission will need. All right. Well, yeah. So there's no side mission. So basically, I am just
I got 5. And I want jump because I like that card. Oops. So I got the killer whale, and then I'm going to take barbecue. And now we have tunnel rat, which is 3 explosives, 2 recon, and when it's in the red, you get to draw 2 cards.
All right.
That gets all that gets. Oops, those 2.
Okay, so
those 2 go on top of my
end
deck.
of turn. Story missions. These 2 don't change anything. We add a Cobra Battalion to the Killer Whale now. Popular card. And that is everything there.
Threat meter up 1.
Threat meter up 1. Well, actually, where were we?
We were in the green.
So it goes up 1 from that, and then now at stage 2 it'll go up 1.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I have 8 recruit, and I don't have my leader.
Okay, well, that's the exact boat I'm in.
Okay, so vehicles. As far as vehicles go, I can give you 5 dice with 2 Joes.
Okay, well, first things first, I'm actually going to play the improvised distraction, discard a card from my hand to lower the meter down 1.
6. I can give you 8 dice.
For what?
But I need 2 chairs for the main mission in vehicles. I give you 8 dice in vehicles.
I was going after the battalion.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can do it on my turn, so. I'm just saying that I'm providing 8 dice with 2
Well,
chairs.
I might still be able to, but I don't know yet. So we're doing this. And target player may draw 2 cards. I'm drawing 2 cards on
It
myself.
cost me 5.
Yes, I have my leader now. I have Scarlet. That's what I was
You have
looking
enough
for.
money?
Oh, there's a ram. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to find Snake Eyes. I have no idea where he is.
Okay, so
I need to thin my deck, I guess.
that was 2 cards, so those 2 are used, but I can still get the recruit out of them. 281 skill. Now we've got nothing to repair, so Wetsuit is going to do 4. I think he's going to be joined by a GI, so I'm getting 5 dice. 5 to try to get 2. There goes 2. So the Cobra Battalion is gone, and
Retiring the Joe or not?
let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8. I will retire a Joe to promote Scarlet. So now the new Scarlet, her ability is still the same. If she starts a mission, I can discard, or I may destroy a card. A target player may destroy a card in the discard pile. But instead of 2 martial arts, her skills are now 4 martial arts and 4 tech. So that is where she is at now, and she is actually still in my hand. Oh, I used the vamp on that mission.
she goes on top of your deck. When you
Oh, she does?
yeah, so she'll be in your next hand.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that means I don't get to use her money. Okay, well, that's the end of my turn then.
To me.
So there's
Last
currently
turn.
no side missions. So.
So,
5, 6.
and the main mission is vehicle, which I cannot do anything on.
Yeah, I'll do it on my turn.
So what? It's vehicle and just
Just
vehicle?
vehicles, yeah.
Okay, so it looks like I am just recruiting then.
I wish I had Snake Eyes in my
1,
hand.
2, 5, 7.
Oh, but the next one is martial arts.
Right.
Scarlet by herself can provide 8 for that.
8.
8. So she does 4, and I can double it.
Oh. Yeah.
2, 5, 7. Let's grab first Tunnel Rat. And then Shipwreck.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Jinx.
I'm already looking at 12 on that mission
I
right
love
there.
Jinx. So she's 4 in martial arts, and if she defeats a story mission, she returns to your hand.
And that is my turn.
All right. We are going to attempt the high-speed heist.
Yes, because like I said, if you can do that, I'm looking good on the next one because I've got 2 cards that are giving me 12.
Okay, I'm going to look at the vehicles here and see if there's any vehicle bonus that will help. This is a C mission. We don't have any C vehicles. You know what? Those don't. That's recon. No. So I'm just going to take the vamp. No vehicle bonus that matters. So there's the vamp. So, vehicles. We've got barbecue, which will provide 3 We've got Ace, which will provide 2. And I'm going to throw in this Jump, which means the mission's also an air mission. So that gives me a wild for that. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9 dice with those 2 Joes. I'm going to throw in a regular Joe because I want to get rid of him. Oh, and an air vehicle. So that's actually another 2 wild. Or 3 wild with that. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 dice. Where was that? Where did I have that one when we needed the 14 successes?
So you need 5 successes on this one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
we
you
have
discarded Joe.
And I discarded Joe. That's right. Which I'm going to discard.
You've got
I have
you got a regular Joe, so I mean
do.
you can't get rid of him
I was
or
really hoping the trash. Story mission +1, so that's actually +2. Oh, so that's right. That's a +2. So we actually need 6 successes. Oh, that's the wrong one. So that one's resolved. And then +1 difficulty, immediately draw and resolve another conflict. We already did that part.
yes.
Okay. And then search and rescue. So this is a water 2 tracker. At the end of your next turn, fail the current story mission and discard. So someone needs to succeed on their turn. And it's 2 in tracking.
I don't have tracking.
I don't either. I only have martial arts and tech.
I do have 3 Joes in my hand. I can just go as wilds.
What do you got?
I've got enough to do this. I've got pretty much this one covered right now.
And it also says at the end of your next turn. So I could take it and then it give me another turn.
You have how much do you have tracker in your deck?
Well, I don't have to do it this turn. It says at
Right.
the end of your next turn.
Right, but do you have tracker in your deck was the question.
I think so. Yeah, there's a
Okay.
3 in tracking, but it's in my discard pile right now. And I'm not going to draw it.
Well, you might, because I've got cards. I've got a card that allows somebody to draw cards.
All right, I could take it.
Depends. I mean, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, no, I need that card. I have that card in my hand, and I need that card, actually.
Okay. Well, I got lots of Joes, so that's another problem then. Okay. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait. No, I lost track. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and the difficulty is 6. So
No, it's up by 2.
right. Difficulty
Oh, okay,
4,
6.
5.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
This one's the 6th start.
Now you made me forget how many dice I had.
14.
14. Okay. And I need 6. So there's
6.
6. And that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And we've got, and you've got one additional.
Yep.
Right?
Let's see if I can double it. Not that it matters, but there we go. I'm getting some revenge for those horrible rolls I got earlier.
But 11 does not double it.
11 does not double it, but
You don't have that vehicle anyway.
I don't
right?
have that
No.
anyways. Okay, so we succeed. So reduce the difficulty by 1, and jot down that we had a successful heist. And then these go away. And then I've got 7.
Oh, Halo Jump was nice.
Yeah, Halo Jump is pretty nice, but I'm going to get the Killer Whale, give us a water vehicle, and ignore the results of the dice. I'm going to take this all in. So ignore the results of the dice and reroll all mission dice, especially if Dirk's going to go after this. He has a chair for me. I can let you reroll. All right, well, we got to deal with the end of the turn stuff first,
Well,
of course.
so our end of turn stuff
4,
is
5,
no story mission effects, no card effects, threat meter goes up
up.
1.
and then goes up.
Now it goes up 1. Now, showdown at the warehouse. Cobra's operations have expanded. A huge warehouse full of new state-of-the-art military equipment.
Oh.
They're not happy we're here. Okay, so that is 1 complication.
Okay, I am not
And-
going to help because I can upgrade my leader.
Does this occur immediately? Or does that part of the story? Does it occur in the story? This down here.
Log mine. If we defeat Log Mine Bender Bent.
No. The black.
Oh, yeah. Put Dr. Mindbender into play.
That does
Yeah.
happen right now.
Dr. Mindbender cannot be defeated until this story mission is completed. At the end of each round, player must destroy one Joe in their hand. So, yeah, you need to take on Mindbender this turn. The mission this turn, and then we need to kill Mindbender on James's turn.
Mindbender does is at the start of a group mission, which, obviously it's going to be the first mission because we have to take it out first. Discard the top card of the main deck. If it's a Joe, the mission gets +2 difficulty.
Okay.
So that might have just potentially an 8.
Nope, it's not a Joe.
Well, I haven't started the mission yet.
I thought you were doing the mission.
Well, I was going to, but I hadn't started it yet. But okay, so we know what it is. So yes, I am starting the mission, but I have to determine which vehicle I'm taking because I would not have known that at the time. So I have to, because I'm trying to see. I was going to try to see if I can potentially do the double. Because it's 4, I can make it an 8.
You have a leader on yours?
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
Okay, I can add 1 wild skill if there's a leader on the mission.
If I take, let's see, I wouldn't have been, let's see, that's +2 marksman, doesn't use marksman. Let's see, if you complete the mission with at least double the hit points needed, discard a precision strike. No, there's no precision strikes. The mean dog doesn't help anyways. But the
there is I have a precision strike.
Oh, so do I think I can get double? 8. I can. Target player puts 1 card from the discard pile into their hand, which is where I was taking wild card. So I'm looking at 12. I can make it. It is ground, so 13, 14, 15.
And reduce it by 1 if you succeed.
Reduce it by 1.
Well, reduce the threat meter.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just period. If it's ground, it doesn't say you have to succeed.
Yeah, that's true.
How many Joes are you sending on the mission?
Well, this is just sending 2. I would be looking at 15 right now if I do this. So I think I am going to take the triple T.
Do you have martial art or vehicle?
I have martial arts, so I'm doubling that to 8. Vehicle is 12. 30, 40, 15.
Throw on a standard Joe.
Yeah, so if you said you're holding on to yours, so you don't have anything to throw in, right?
Most I can do is give you two wild.
Yeah, if I contribute, I can't upgrade Snake Eyes.
What does that do to your recruit if you do that?
It's just 1 recruit.
What does it leave you though?
It leaves me with 2, but I don't really think I'm going to be shopping this round.
He wants to kill the trooper. Well, you can get this inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Scarlet's actually does change because before it was target player may destroy a card in their discard pile. Right now, since I'm starting the mission with her, each player may destroy a card in their discard pile. I'm getting rid of the comms.
I can definitely live with that. Oh, I don't have my comms.
Okay.
That's re-roll a die, and if you
wow, you're doing that one, huh? Oh.
I'm just going to do a regular Joe.
Okay.
Should I do the regular Joe instead of the reroll?
That's up to you. That is your call completely. I mean, the reroll doesn't offer you any money, but it gives you a reroll, so it's your call there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have done the diffuse, but that's the one white card I don't have in my discard pile.
The diffuse, the -1 to the side?
No, or whatever it's called. The one,
comms.
The comms. Yeah, that's the one I would have got rid of.
Yeah. So, all right. So then, if nobody else, if it's just me, then I'm going to throw in another starter because, yeah, there's no way
Oh, how's your tech?
Right now, 0.
Oh, okay. What's my tech?
Okay, so. Right. Well, this puts me at 8,
Dr.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I get 16 to defeat this.
Well, at the end
1,
of the
2, 3.
Okay, so I've got 3. 8.
How many dice? You have 16 dice?
16 dice, yes.
Wow.
Okay, that did it.
All right, so we succeed. So log that Mindbender bent and read paragraph 1. Okay, the Wheels of Evil. The enemy's technology has advanced more quickly than expected.
No kidding.
With the discovery of a secret warehouse filled to the brim with state-of-the-art Cobra vehicles, even the lowliest trooper becomes a formidable threat. If this is only one of many secret facilities, then it means that these machines are rolling out in mass. While
Cobra vehicles. I think that tells us something.
Yeah.
Something's coming.
We might be able to use. I'll be taking this. While Cobra State's retreat has led the Joes right to their doorstep, the fight has just begun. Now that the wheels of evil are in motion, will the team have what it takes to stop these vipers in their tracks? Setup. Open envelope 1 and retrieve the Cobra transport deck.
Okay.
Shuffle this deck and place it face down nearby. Some cards to sleeve, so we're going to pause for a second to sleeve card. All right,
actually, first thing coming off, we realized that we missed one of the things. So put one of the complications. Put Major Blood into place. So here we go.
All right,
and his abilities affects the start of a player's turn. So
okay, so that
doesn't actually change what happened.
All right, yeah. So sorry about that, folks. But we've sleeved the decks. So, James, did we get a successful heist? Did you put that in the log?
Yes, we do. Mission 5.
All right. So we did get a successful heist. So go ahead, Dirk. Draw the top card of the Cobra transport, and we add it to the hanger.
Okay, so the Cobra transport is the Sea Ray. So the way the Cobra transports work is they have a top and a bottom. The top is what Cobra gets whenever they have the vehicle. The bottom is what we get. And this one is, if Cobra has it, it's a +1 difficulty. If the mission fails, destroy one Joe on this mission. And the bottom is, when we have it, it has a capacity of 3, and we can activate 1 gear or utility card played on this mission a second time.
All right. We also added 2 complications. We already shuffled them in when we were paused. So there's retrieve the technological superiority and upgrade battalion complications. So they're shuffled in the complication deck. We're going to be shuffling the whole thing here in a second because we're going to be moving to Act 3. So this is a successful mission, the showdown. So now we're going to begin at the beginning of James's turn. Oh, right, Dirk's need to purchase, so I guess we'll do that after Dirk purchased cards. But before James's turn, we will shuffle the complication deck.
Okay, so I have 5 resources here. So since we now have vehicles to play with and we know what they do, I'll be taking this so I can hopefully borrow them before Cobra gets a chance to use them.
All right. And that's okay. So now we're going to begin Act 3. So if you could shuffle the Act 3 complication cards in.
Discard pile everything else.
Okay. So we're going to add a complication once you're done shuffling. Silent Castle. Back to their old base and back to their old tactics. When will Cobra learn? So it gets 1 complication. It's a C mission. Add 1 Cobra battalion to the lineup and equip it with a Cobra transport. And at the end of each round, we're going to do the same thing.
Cobra battalion with a transport. So they get the Rattler. So if Wild Weasel is in play, +2 difficulty, otherwise +1. So I'm assuming Wild Weasel is something that they get something or somebody.
Yeah, I
don't see it.
I think it's a Cobra leader.
Okay, where does it go? Just
the left one. Yeah, the standard rules.
Okay.
And then also Major Blood. So we get another battalion on a card that costs 5 or more.
Okay.
So that's the Halo jump. Okay. And then James, you can take your turn.
Okay, but Mindbender is now fair game.
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
So I got a lot of martial arts, but we're not going to get to that yet. Marksman, vehicles, okay.
All right, I'm going to borrow the Vamp.
All right.
I've got a Cobra Trooper in my hand I want to get rid of. So let's try this Ripcord to Wild, and if he's successful on the side mission, we get to knock the threat down by 1.
Nice.
That's a success. So if you defeated a side mission this turn, -1, so I'm knocking it down by 2.
Woo! Go, Joe!
You go discard pile. I'm
You're
gonna
a real
hold on to
American hero.
And I'm going to pass that on and attempt to take on the Cobra Battalion, keeping the Vamp. Throw in Shipwreck, which gives me 2 dice. Add the Service Rifle, which gives me 3 dice, so I need 2 successes on 3 dice.
Yeah!
Nice.
All right, the Cobra Battalion is gone. And return the Vamp. Do some recruiting, and I do think we have a.
Put these in.
Dr. Mindbender takes tech, so I'm
Yes.
going to grab mainframe, and he's going to go on top of my deck. Everything else goes away.
All right.
Yeah, no more
Now we
dice
have
those.
recovery signal. Okay. So beginning of my turn, we need a Cobra Battalion
Yep.
on a card that costs 5 or more, so it goes right back to the Halo Jump. And marksman
Okay, so-
and vehicles.
So marksman and vehicles here, and the mindbender is tech.
So I do have 4 in tech, and I have a total of
And-
5 in marksman.
Wait a minute, and we've got the mean dog here, which is if you can complete this mission with at least double the hit points, discard a precision strike.
And we do have 1.
Yeah, I do have my
strike.
precision strike that I need to deal with.
So if you think you can do 8,
On
then that'll discard a precision
how many
strike.
dice do you give me, James?
I can give you 5 on marksman.
And it's marksman and vehicles. I do have vehicles. So that would be 2.
Let me see if I've got any way to help. I do not.
If an air, do we have an air transport by chance?
We do not have an air transport. We have 3 ground and 1 sea.
Oh, what was the one that if I double it?
That is a ground.
Yeah, what? Let me just see the card.
That is the mean dog.
The mean dog.
So you can carry 4 people.
Okay. Oh, vehicle. So I can at least throw in ace, which is 2 vehicles, and yours said you do 4.
And with shooter, I can discard a card from my hand to add 1 hit. I can do this twice, and I can potentially discard 2 cards to add 2 hits.
And
Okay,
this
so that
is-
means you only need to get to 3 or to 6.
right.
You only need to get to 6 to be able to get
Okay, so I
the-
got 7 dice currently.
Ooh, 7 to get 6 is still going to be tough.
What does Mindbender do?
He is...
Oh, it's the start of a group mission.
This would be a group mission.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
So
I'm going to do Sergeant Gridiron because I can immediately flip a Cobra officer face down until the start of the next player's turn. So, Mindbender is not involved in this.
Okay.
This only gives me 1 more die, though. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 dice. If I'm going to try, that's a little risky to double, but
8, but you need 6 is all you need. right
yeah.
now.
And I have a reroll.
Well, you don't necessarily need to
That's
play
true.
that yet.
All right.
2, 4, 5.
5. Oh, that's. Did I say 8 dice, right? 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, because this die was under the
There, so you
the
got
tray.
2, 4. You're at 6 right now.
So let me
So-
just see if you can save your cards. I'm going to re-roll 1 die. No.
Nope.
So you're going to have to do your
So
power.
if you do
Okay,
your
so-
power, then we can get rid of that and his side
Alright,
mission.
I'm going to discard comms and reinforcement.
Okay, so that gives us 2 hits. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Which doubles it.
Which doubles it. And if we double it, we get rid of a precision strike. So we'll get rid of that precision strike.
Ooh, nice.
Mean dog goes in my discard pile.
These guys come back.
Major
he's
blood goes
gone.
away. Then I'm going to take the vamp.
So those people are gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to
Yeah,
recruit with them.
they're used.
Oh, what does the sea dog do? May activate a gear or utility second. Oh, okay. Oh, right, but this is an air vehicle. No, that's
No, there is
that's
no
a
air
water
vehicle out here.
Right.
No, it's not a water vehicle either.
Oh, it's not any
No.
vehicle. Okay.
It says, well, actually, it says Cobra Transport C, but it doesn't have the icon.
Yeah, it doesn't have the icons. Okay, so I'm going to choose. I'm going to go after this Cobra Battalion. I'm going to choose Recon. So that's 3, 4, 5. All right, so that Cobra Battalion is defeated. I defeated a. If Snake Eyes defeats a side mission, draw a card. So that goes away. So I'm going to draw a card. Oh, so that Mean Dog. I guess Mean Dog is immediately in my discard pile. I get to draw a card. doesn't help. Okay. Vamp goes away. So I have 3, 4. I have 7. I'm going to upgrade Snake Eyes. And that will be my turn. So, the end of the turn. Yeah, Mindbender's back. Add a Cobra Battalion to the lineup and equip it with a Cobra Transport.
Okay, so they get Fang, which is after assigning all Joes to this mission, draw and resolve one complication. Any complication effects that refer to story missions are applied to this mission attempt instead. And if we have it, it's choose one, either +1 hit or -1 hit to this mission.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so.
All right. Oh, it's a battalion, not a trooper.
No, battalion?
Yeah. Okay. And then threat meter, it just goes up by 1 because we're in the green, and then it goes up by 1 for the end of the turn. All right. And it's your turn now, Dirk.
Okay,
I haven't drawn
so
my hand yet.
I think what we are going to do here then is, I like the idea of the Fang, so I'm going to defeat 1 Cobra Battalion in the lineup. And we're going to take the Fang from them. Okay, let's see. And then next, since I am in no shape to try to do any of this, I am going to...
Explosives and stealth. So I can provide 5 dice, ignore it, and re-roll all the dice if there's a failure with 1 seat.
Okay,
That's 1 Joe doing it. That's Snake Eyes.
I have 1 card left in my hand, and it is 4 tech.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know if you could attempt that, Dirk. Possibly, I don't know.
I can't. I'm just
Well,
looking,
even me giving you
I'm
5
looking
dice.
at 2 Wild Joes. That's it. That's all I've got. So, I mean, that only puts me at 7 to get 6. So,
Oh, yeah.
and
Probably
it could
better.
possibly
in my,
go to 8.
Probably better in my hand. Yeah, tech. Can you attempt that?
No, I don't have any. Mine are just, I've got two basic Joes.
Okay, and I do have the mean dog. I drew it.
So this is
Which
down here.
Sucks because I'll have 1 less
I'm
card.
wondering if, let's see, so I can do that. You know what? This doesn't actually hurt us if we lose, so I think I'm going to try something here. I will grab probably the Vant, because I mean I could do it, I could potentially, I mean I could possibly make that recon and do a recon and actually take out the battalion, but this might be better here. But I can get rid of the vehicle without getting rid of the battalion. Even if I lose, I can get rid of the vehicle. I don't know. I don't know. Do we have recon or anything come up? No. You know what? I don't know. Should I leave this here or just go ahead and grab it? I mean, I'm taking the car anyways, the Rattler anyways.
Yeah,
It's just whether or not I take the Ram.
I don't need it right now. I don't think because recon.
Well, I don't know what it's going to be for this. If somebody decides to try to take this, then that
Right.
moves this. So.
Yeah, I can't answer the. I mean,
You know-
if you want to take it, go for it.
Let's try. I mean, I don't get any bonus for doing this, but we'll try it. We'll take that instead. So we'll take the Ram.
There's no wrong answer until
I'm
it's
going to do
wrong.
1 Wild Joe, and we are going to use the recon stat. But while I'm here, hey, we're going to remove a Cobra Transport from the mission and gain it. So yeah, let's keep their toys away from them. The nasty boys do not get toys. I'm playing Santa Claus. You've been bad.
So you just stole the transport.
I commandeered
You
the
commandeered.
transport. So
You're on the naughty list.
they're on the naughty list. Okay, so because I want to leave this here in my hand, we are going to.
All the utilities. Where's Lady J? Huh?
So I got 3. If I'm doing recon, that makes 4, 5. Oh no. Nope, it is not. It's not land. So just 3, 4. So I got 4 to try to get 2.
Oh, the battalion.
Yeah. That does it. So the battalion's gone. And I will discard a Joe from my hand to lower the tracker down by 1.
Okay.
And now, let's see. So this goes into my discard pile, and I have 6 left for recruiting. What's the Halo jump to?
Target player may add 1 Joe to this mission, ignoring transport capacity.
You know what? Let's go ahead and take that one, I think. And we're going to get rid of the one starter Joe that we used in the one mission. So, all right.
All right. James?
Okay.
Oh, so first we add a Cobra Battalion to a card?
No, that's the start of the group mission. We took him out.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
So this is only in group missions.
Okay. Never mind.
All right, so with my 1 card, I do have 4 tech. Would anybody else be able to help if we try to take on Mindbender?
Let's see what I got.
Mindbender.
I have martial arts, tracker, recon, and explosives.
I would give you 1 die,
Oh, no,
but
I
I
would
give
do it during
you
my turn.
+2 wild skill, so I can give you +3. And reroll all dice in case you fail. So
And I could take one of the Cobra Commander vehicles, and they would add 1 hit.
that sounds good.
Okay, so how much can you guys put together for it?
I'm giving him +3 basically, with 1 chair.
+3 and the hit?
No, +3 and reroll all dice if you fail.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to steal the Rattler.
Okay.
Temporarily borrow.
And that
Because
is
we are the good guys.
gain 1 hit.
There's 1 hit.
Okay.
So yeah, going after Mindbender. So I have 4 dice right there.
All right. So this is only giving you 1 die. So that's 5, 6, 7, and then the reroll.
So 7 dice.
Oh, we don't need the reroll necessarily
Yes,
yet.
so yeah, 7 dice, and you need 2 hits.
2 more hits.
I need
right?
2 more hits. Yeah, 2
Two
more
more
hits.
hits.
Oh no, 3 more hits.
3 more hits.
3 more
yes.
hits.
3.
Yeah.
I think
That
I
looks
did
like
it.
More than enough.
More than
Okay.
enough. All right, so Dr. Mindbender is gone.
And the rattler no longer makes any more noise.
Okay, I have 2 left to recruit, so I'm just going to take the 1 lowly 2 card.
All right.
No, there's a whole stack of lowly 2 cards.
Yeah, you can
And
finish that
replace it with
stuff.
another 2. All right, so inspiration. Each player who reveals a leader from their hand draws 1 card.
I got snake eyes.
I got wetsuit.
That is a leader.
Yes.
And I have a leader, so we all... Well, I can't play this until my next turn, so it is a utility.
Oh, so we can't do that yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
oh, you're talking
But
about
next round.
Oh, well,
Next
I won't
round.
have my leader in my hand probably.
You might.
There's
There's a good chance I will.
All right, so there are no side missions left. I cannot take on the Silent Castle. I did get the Mean Dog, so the Mean Dog goes in the hangar.
Okay.
So I got $3. I'm going to take Jinx.
Okay, we got replaced with
Uh,
hacking gear.
1, 2, 3,
Roll 2 dice
4,
for each
5.
hit. Reroll. Okay, it's just a lesser version of the one you've been using.
Roll 2 dice for each hit. Draw a card.
Oh no,
It's draw a card.
slightly different. It's
Yeah.
ooh, oh.
All right. Story. Add a Cobra Battalion to the lineup and give it a transport.
Cobra Battalion with. Dun, dun, dun. They get the wolf, which is +1 difficulty. If it fails, add 1 Cobra Battalion to the lineup. Ooh. Wait, snow.
Well, that's just the terrain.
Yeah, but where
but
does
it does
snow
have-
come into effect?
It's a ground vehicle, though.
Right, but where does snow come into
I
effect?
think it's just, I don't know, maybe in future scenarios.
Well, I
it'll
mean,
matter.
it says snow up
Yeah, I
there
know.
too, so I don't know what
Maybe
that does.
future scenarios it'll talk about snow.
Hopefully.
Okay. And
Anything else?
Threat meter is we draw a complication and resolve it.
This is put 1 Cobra transport into play. If there is no legal target, add 1 Cobra Battalion to the lineup and equip that transport to them. Well, I guess they get another one.
Yep.
And this one is the Night Raven. +1 difficulty. The capacity of the Joe's transport for this mission is reduced by 2 to a minimum of 1. Ooh, but there is an air transport if I can get that one.
Okay.
And then the threat goes up 1.
And
And then,
then,
the stage 2, the threat goes up.
yeah, and the threat will go up 1.
All right.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's one of the new ones. Ooh, that's a stage 1.
Yeah, the 2 new ones are stage 1 cards.
Well, I have currently 9 in stealth.
Explosives and stealth. I have 4 explosives here.
Is there?
Oh, and this is water.
Do we have an air vehicle? You said we have an air vehicle.
This is an air vehicle.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yes.
But we don't own an air vehicle because I could turn a mission into an air mission. But we have no air vehicles, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so here we go. I can give target player may add 1 card from the discard pile to their hand in conjunction with the fact that target player may add 1 Joe to this mission, ignoring transport capacity. So, well, first let me figure out what transport I'm going to use with this. So I do think.
Are you going after the?
We want the killer whale.
Silent castle.
I'm thinking I'm going after the silent castle because it is water based. So with the killer whale, we get it's +2 mark. Each player on this mission may reveal the top card of their deck and add it if able.
Okay, if you can add, you said you can get a Joe from the discard pile because torpedo could add 5 because it's 3 stealth +2 wilds as we're using a sea transport.
Okay,
so I can give you +5 dice.
So I can use explosives or stealth.
Oh,
it's not it's more. This is explosives.
Oh, okay.
I don't have stealth.
I'm using stealth. Okay, so I can give you 5 dice of stealth or explosives. Let's see if I have explosives. I don't think I do.
And technically our capacity is 5 instead of 4.
Okay, yeah, I can give you 5 stealth, but I couldn't give you any explosives.
So, thinking target player draws 3 cards.
I'm not sure if I have stealth.
I'm trying to think if I pull this off. So 4. What happens if we shuffle the Cobra officers, place 1 at random into play, and then damage the ship? But more importantly, that would be our 3rd failure.
No, that doesn't matter. It's losing the games gives failures.
I thought 3 failures lost the game.
3 catastrophic failures loses the campaign.
What's a catastrophic failure?
If we lose the scenario before we complete Act 2.
Oh.
So that's a campaign failure.
Oh, we've completed that too. So
right.
Okay.
Yeah, so no matter what we're advancing, we could still lose the scenario, but we'll advance to scenario 2.
Okay, so let's see. Hold on then. If I could... Do I have explosives to add? James, do you have explosives to add?
No, the only thing I could do is stealth, bring back shooter, who I can discard a card to add a hit.
Maybe you should do stealth, because I can give you 5 and you can give how much?
I can give a total of 9.
9 in stealth?
9 in stealth.
With 1... How many seats are you taking?
3.
Oh, well, he would have to pick a different vehicle. Oh, no, he said he can do 5.
Well, hold on, let's see.
Yeah, so if you're just providing 1 dice between me and James, you can have a whole bunch of dice. Because I'm giving...
Well, then what kind of shape does that put us in for this one then?
Well, I have martial arts. I currently have martial arts in my hand. I have 4 in my hand right now. But I don't have any tech, though.
I have 3 martial arts.
Oh, that's painful.
Oh, that's pretty nice. We might be able to do it.
Well, that's aside from this stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, mine's coming from my discard pile. So the 5 dice that I'm giving you is you giving me a card from my discard pile. Torpedo. Because you're using a sea vehicle, and he has 3 stealth.
So, if we're doing stealth, I wouldn't use him. Who would I use then?
You can just use a regular Joe. Okay.
Now I have a regular Joe in my hand.
But you may re-roll all blanks. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Wait, 1, oh, the 5, yeah. So, now, but let's see. So that would be, so you don't need a card from your discard pile to be able to do this, right?
No.
To help?
No. So what I would do is I would hold on to 1 card for this. So I could provide 2 people, which would give you 6 stealth. And one of them, you can, is Muskrat. So you can roll 5 dice. Any doubles will be 1 hit.
Well, you roll the 5 dice, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so... If you don't need it, go ahead and pull a card from your discard pile.
Grab
If we're looking to do this...
And it goes into the mission, it says, specifically? Or
No, just you add it from your discard pile to your hand.
Cool.
But, so now I still have 3 more spots, naturally.
Okay. So, Torpedo could add 3. Since you're using a water transport, it's another 2. So it's 5.
So this is... Oh, target player draws 3 cards.
I can, if you don't need it, I can take it out.
Yeah, James's hand's going to be...
Yeah, you're going to be putting a lot of cards. Go ahead and draw 3 cards.
So let me give you these 2.
Okay, so we're looking at...
And that's 3 cards I draw?
3 cards. because we are using water.
And then James will roll 5 dice to see any double hits counts as a hit.
Wait, oh, no, it's a water mission. That's why. Not because we're using water, but because it's a water mission, right?
Right, but if we have to have this guy
Yeah.
is if a sea transport.
Well, this is, but we're
Yeah.
on a sea
Right,
mission.
but my power, you have to have a sea transport for it to work.
Yeah, so we fit both of those. So
Yeah.
we are looking at 4 Joes. Hold on. So wait a minute. Hold on. We're not ready. What are you rolling for?
Well, my character.
Well, we also have to do the complication too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before that.
but so I don't have to play this until we find out what the complication is, though.
Right.
So, all right. So I think this is where we're
How many dice are you rolling?
so let's see. Let me see the dice. So here, marksmanship doesn't matter. So this is
5 from me.
it's only 5.
Yeah, let me roll those 5. So to take care of my character,
Yeah.
Muskrat.
Okay. So,
Yeah. Oh, well, we got to do the complication first before.
Yeah, that's
So I don't know.
before that,
I
so-
just count your dice.
yeah. Let me see. So the
Why do you need dice to
I was
count?
just, it's easier to count. 5, 6. No, I don't need that. Okay, 5. Let's say 5, 6. We're looking at
Stealth.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12.
Okay. 12, and you need 6. That's pretty good.
Okay.
One Joe is discarded.
Discarded?
Yep. Story mission. Discard 1 Joe from the mission. So that'd be yours.
Oh, that's reroll all failures, though.
Oh. Ooh, that's like no matter what, you're losing a bunch of dice. Probably.
Do you want to get rid of Hawk then?
I'm thinking
Yeah,
Hawk is.
'cause that's
Hawk's
only-
only 3.
Yeah. Hawk's only contributing 3. Get out of here, you loser. Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, that sounds bad, but.
It does. 3 dice.
Well, and is he discarded or removed?
Discarded.
Just discard.
So he's discarded. So he goes
Yeah.
to the discard pile?
Yeah. James loses
So-
them out for nothing.
Well, okay, so here's the question. That puts us down to 9 for 6.
You can't add any more Joes now.
Yes, I can.
Oh. Before the mission
I have.
starts?
As if I'm on the mission, target player may add 1 Joe to this mission, ignoring transport capacity.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Go for it.
do we have any more than
Oh,
we
you
want
choose
to add?
target player. Oh.
Yeah, it's target player. If not, I can throw in 1 more die.
All I'm doing is 1 die. And I can
Okay,
throw a
because-
Joe that maybe I can trash him.
Because, I mean, I was going to try to hold this to do one of these, but
Yeah, I could throw in a regular Joe, and if we succeed, I'll get rid of him. Because
it's
all
not
my
going to hurt your hand to do that?
no, I still have 5.
Okay, let's do that.
I
Let's
still
throw
have
in
5,
just a
I
wild
still have
Joe,
5
so-
bucks to spend.
So that leaves me with, so you go ahead and do your 5. So it's 3, 4, 5,
Nice.
That's 2 hits.
That's good.
10 with 2 hits. So we need to get 4.
You have 10 dice.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's 8. So we have
So yeah, because you gave me 5 here.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
2 hits right now.
3, 4,
4,
5.
That's enough.
Nope, we need 6.
Oh, you need 6. Oh.
Yep. So
But
you still have 2 dice to roll.
2 dice to roll.
So that's 5 with 2 dice to roll.
Well,
8.
and I didn't even wait a minute. Hold on, no, wait. I had those were failures, so we're at 8. Those I get to re-roll all failures. 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
I know we didn't need them. I wanted to anyways.
All right. So yeah.
Okay, there you
I'm
go.
going to get rid of that Joe.
Torpedo
That's mine.
is yours. Whose Muskrat is yours?
All right. So we succeed.
Okay.
So lower the threat by 2.
Back in the green.
Back in the green, and target player draws 2 cards.
You want me to take it because I'm doing my turn is up next. And I can go after.
Well, what are you sitting at for? This is martial arts and tech.
Martial arts, I have 4. If there's an air vehicle, which there's not, so 4,
I'm on 3 on martial arts.
and I'm a 4 in martial arts. So if I help you with the martial arts, I wouldn't mind the 2 cards to make up for my hand being down to 3
Okay,
cards.
drop.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that comes from
That came from the mission.
this. Okay,
Yeah. All right.
and you dropped it by 2.
I did, yes.
All right, James.
Okay, so
All right, so now.
nope.
Oh yeah, James Dirk gets to purchase.
No. I am going to actually try one of the side missions.
Okay.
I'm probably not going to make it, but we're going to try this anyways. So, because failing it does not hurt us.
No, it does not.
Let's see. The capacity of the Joe transport is so. Okay, so
Oh.
either way it goes. Oh no, this is just 2,
So I give
and this is a 3.
So if I do this on your
Add 1
turn,
Cobra attack.
I'd give
Okay,
you
we're going
2
to try
dice.
this one here.
Do you need an extra player?
This one does actually affect.
No,
we
it's a
can't.
side mission.
Side mission.
Oh, all right.
So this one does actually affect us if we
But
fail.
I can do this
so
for you.
I'm going to try the proximity mine here.
It's only
so-
1, but it gets +1.
And
so
I'm
that'd
going
be 2.
to choose explosives, which is fitting to go after the proximity mine.
Yep.
And I need 2 because that does not add difficulty. All it does is lowers our. Oh no, it does add. So I need
Yeah,
3.
you need 3.
I need 3. Okay. Oh well, shoot. Oh yeah, but this one adds a battalion if we fail.
Oh,
No.
No. Okay.
I
No.
assume you took the MAMP, right?
Oh yeah. Then.
Right.
I didn't even
Because
think
it
of
actually reduces the Joe's capacity
Yeah, but-
by 2.
a minimum of 1,
Yeah.
and that was just.
you only
me,
brought
so-
the 1 guy anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. So
All
okay, that. So I'm just going to recruit now. 9, 12. Can I see what these guys do? Add 1 Joe to your hand, or from your hand to a teammate's side mission, and we'll do that one. So I've got 8 left, or 8 left.
Wow, you got a lot of money.
I don't even
just
care.
checking explosives.
I've got 3 left.
Ooh, air vehicle. Nice.
There. I'm not even looking to see what they do. They fit what we're looking to do. So
All right, so now we...
I get both these go back on top of
Yep.
my. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so now we bring the fight. Who needs the element of surprise when you're an
We
elite
do.
unit
Oh.
with full force of freedom at your back? It's no holds barred, brawl to the finish. So we get 3 complications. It's a land vehicle. Shuffle
You get 3 complications.
Yep.
Yeah, they're a prize.
Shuffle the Cobra officer deck and put 1 at random into play. Equip a Cobra transport to this officer.
Oh Lord.
Pogo stick.
Nice.
All
Storm
right,
Shadow.
we get Storm Shadow.
And Storm Shadow. Well,
He is a 5 difficulty, any 1 skill. Assign Storm Shadow to a player as a side mission. At the end of your turn, it gets +2 difficulty. So we're going to have to add him as a side mission with whatever the vehicle gives him.
and the vehicle gives him, when starting the mission, the active player gains 1 Cobra Trooper.
Oh, okay, so you just get a garbage in your deck.
So
So any 1 skill. So you were planning on doing martial arts. I was going to use him.
I
That
have.
leaves me with 4 dice.
Oh shoot. Is it?
That's a group mission. Oh no, it's a side.
It's a side.
It's a
mission.
side mission because it says he signs as a side mission. Yeah.
If somebody else can actually do it, that would be better. I have 1 Joe in my hand, and that's it.
Okay. Is there an air? We have an air vehicle now, right?
Yes.
Let me see what that does for me. Because that'll give me a wild 2 vehicle. Vehicles don't matter, so that would be 4, 5. Oh, maybe I choose vehicle.
We also have these 2 here, which one of them is choose
I-
1 hit.
It's not an air vehicle.
No, I know, but I'm just saying we have these 2. So this is an automatic hit
3.
with capacity of 3, and this is
4, 5,
activate a gear or
6.
utility twice. So we have those
6.
as well. But,
Okay, I can get up to 8 dice with the Skyhawk.
oh, okay.
And the nice thing is the Skyhawk is since it's an air, so I'm turning it into an air mission. After the mission, return the Skyhawk to the hangar, so it doesn't even go in
Wait,
my,
what is
my
it?
deck.
What does it use?
Any 1 skill.
What skill are you using?
Well, it'll be a side mission, but I'm going to use.
It doesn't matter.
Vehicles, what I'm using.
Oh, okay. Because I was saying he can be assigned to he doesn't count against the capacity limit, and I thought I had the one, and I can add a Joe from my hand to a teammate's side mission,
Oh, okay.
and it returns to my hand. Oh no, return this card. That card comes back to my. Oh no, wait, hold on. The end of the mission, return this card.
All right.
Oh yeah. So I can add somebody to your side mission and get him back.
Okay, that sounds good.
So he'll only add 1 to you,
all right,
but it doesn't count against the transport limit, so you can still add because that's a 2,
right.
and you're using 2.
I'm using 2 Joes.
But I can add him without counting against the limit, and I get him back.
Okay, cool.
So it's 1 extra die. for
Yep,
you.
that'll work. All right, so we think you're Storm Shadow. So the new is 5 to succeed, martial arts and tech. If we succeed, -2, we repair 1, log overconfident in the active player's notes. And then martial art.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Right. Yeah, because there's notes in the log for each player, so we'll have to mark who that is.
All right. Is
Oh,
it
are
me?
there?
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. All right. Show me your leaders. Do you have a leader in your hand?
I do.
I do not.
I have
All right,
Leatherneck.
draw a card.
Awesome.
Grand Slam should be a leader, right? Yeah. Can we Battlefield promotion, right?
Yeah, it worked. All right, so I'm looking at Bring the Fight. So does anyone have martial arts or tech that they can help with?
I do. I can help with a lot of martial arts.
Oh, if I've got tech, but if I do my tech to you, then I won't be able to do it to Dave's side mission.
Right.
So.
We also have 3 complications that we're going to have to mess with, too.
What are we going after?
The Bring the Fight.
All right.
Yeah, so I can provide 2 Joes, which will give you, I can give you +6 dice.
So we have to use a land vehicle for this one, or
We don't have to, but we can
You
get
get
bonuses.
the land vehicle bonus if you use a land vehicle.
Okay.
Which, like, if you had this one, you'd get wilds. But this is in my hand, unfortunately.
Yeah.
How many Joes do you have?
Oh, and if it's on a land vehicle, it actually drops the tracker down.
Because don't forget the APC has its power is it's got a huge capacity. So.
Yeah, I can put in 1, 2, 3, 4 potentially.
And I'm putting in 2.
But
so you might want the APC.
You're putting in 2 that and still being able to do yours?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not able to put it, like I said, I can either put it into this or I can put it into yours.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see what the complications do. We might.
Well, I'm getting mine back either way.
Right. Oh yeah, but we also have to see what the side missions
Right.
are.
I'm kind of wondering if I just take the vamp.
Well, then I need 2 chairs if I'm giving you 6 dice.
Yeah, and I'll probably take just 2 chairs and save 1.
Oh, to see what the complications are.
Complications are.
Okay, that works.
So goes the vamp.
All right. So I will bring in Jinx, and if we defeat the story mission, she goes back into my hand.
Okay.
And Airtight, when Airtight is assigned to a mission on another player's turn, you get +1 wild skill. So he's only providing 1 normally, but that's another 1, so that's 2. She's providing 4 martial arts, so that's 6 from me.
Okay, so Don Moreno gets 3 martial arts plus 1 wild skill for each Cobra officer in play, and we currently have 1.
Yeah, Storm
We
Shadow.
have 1.
So that's 4 dice right there. I'm going to add the service rifle, which gives me another wild.
That's only for side missions.
Oh, side mission.
Oh,
Never, not doing that. And then we'll go ahead and add Shipwreck, since there is a leader on this mission. That is another wild skill, so that's 2 from him. So 2, 4, 7.
Wait, this is 4. Oh, 6 total. I say
6 here.
6, and I'm providing you with 6 because the tracker doesn't count. So it's 4, 5, 6.
So 12. Okay, so now do we do the...
Yeah, now we get to look at the complications. We've got company. Add 1 Cobra battalion to the leftmost uncovered card.
Okay, does that one replace itself?
Yeah, immediately draw another complication because that's not punishing enough apparently. Story missions got +1 difficulty. Immediately draw another one.
Oh, losers.
All right, so we got a Moray, Sea Assault, Stealth, and Recon. What's people's Stealth and Recon?
I have 2 in Recon.
I've got tech and explosives.
Let me take the Recon.
You think you can deal with it?
Yeah.
At the end of your... Oh, you also have a turn, a full turn to try.
End of your next turn.
Yeah, the end of your next turn. Major Blood gets put into play.
Didn't we already...
Yep, they came back.
Oh, Major Blood.
Oh, Major Blood, yeah.
And
He's the one who adds at the start of each turn.
how are people's vehicles?
I have 0 on vehicles.
I've got tech and explosives in my hand. Unfortunately, my hand has
I'm
got a bunch
0
of
in
stuff I can't
vehicles
use.
as well. Yeah, I think we're...
Ooh, this is +3 vehicles, though.
Yeah, but that's going to be gone because that's going to use the Skyhawk.
Oh.
Because...
No, Skyhawk returns to the hangar.
Oh, yeah,
If it's an air mission,
It will be an air mission because I can turn it into an air mission.
so it'll get returned to the hangar.
Yeah. And do you have... Oh, this is an air mission. So would +3 vehicles help with... I mean, you're dumping your whole hand into helping me, or...
No, I've only got 1 Joe.
But he goes back to your hand.
Yeah, but I can only put it back in my hand once.
Yeah, but on your turn, you can attempt this. You'll have 4 dice.
Yeah, I could try that.
I mean, worst case, it goes up by 1.
Yeah, I mean 4 dice with a reroll. So
Yeah.
If I
Okay.
need it.
All right.
And so I need 6 successes, and I think we
I guess this is
said
funny.
I had,
This is in the officer pool.
was it 12 die we counted at?
I'm giving you 6, and you had 6, I believe.
Yeah. So I need 6 successes on 12 dice.
Yep. And there's
1,
4.
2, 3, 4. And 4 more dice. I hit
Nice.
it.
Awesome.
7, yes. So
All right. So reduce the threat meter by 2,
1, 2.
and then we get to repair the flag, which apparently is already repaired.
yeah, I repaired it. earlier.
So under you, James, put down overconfident.
Not me.
Yeah, put your name next to it. All right. So that is a
So
success.
that goes back into your hand.
That goes. Yep.
He goes away.
Yeah, he goes away.
These
No,
two
he goes back in my hand.
go back in hand.
Yep, both my guys
Yeah,
go back in my
because
hand.
both of them do.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should have took the mission. I forgot that they went back in my hand.
Okay, I'm going to hold on to these 2 for right now, and I'm going to
I
try
don't have vehicles,
to take care of this.
Oh, they won't be around by my turn anyway.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't-
you meant that one. Okay.
Let me look at the other vehicles there real quick.
Do not take the plane.
The plane is the
It
Fang,
is-
or the
we-
Seahawk.
Skyhawk.
Yeah, the Skyhawk. There's a waiting list for that one.
Yeah. Because I'm planning on returning it, and Dirk wants it too, probably.
I might take the Fang so I can go ahead and get 1 hit on my.
Sure.
Okay, so I'll return these.
Does he get a hit? See. Oh, okay, that's that one. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Where's the,
rolling
oh, there it is. The vamp.
recon. So there's 2 recon there. That's 3. And then a service rifle will give me 4. So 4 dice. I need 2 successes. And I have 1 reroll. There's 1. Play the reroll. All right, 50-50.
Yeah, nice. All right, so the more
goes
AC
away.
assault's gone. That goes
That is
away.
gone.
You go into the discard. And time to do.
Oh,
I'm
wait a
going
minute.
to-
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, we did this. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to retire him, and I'm going to spend the rest of my money.
Yeah,
4,
I need to beat
5,
up on
6,
some
7,
Italians, it
8,
looks like.
9. 9.
I'm going to fight a bunch of Italians.
Oh, he only adds to a 5+. Oh, there wasn't one to do. So
Right.
okay.
Recovery signal.
Now there is.
6. And I will take this.
Not anymore. There's not.
You are
And
correct.
That is my hand.
All right. Wow, that has gone. That's all the way to the beginning again? Or did I get bumped? I think that
We
might-
knocked it down. Yeah, it was here. Knocked it down 2.
Oh, so should it be here?
Yeah, 1 up. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the beginning of my turn, I'm going to take the Skyhawk. I'm going to deal with Storm Shadow first.
With the Skyhawk.
Yeah.
Okay, and
When
you're returning
starting
it, right?
this mission, the active player, so I gain a Cobra Trooper, which I will get next turn because I only have 2 cards. Oh no, it's a discard problem. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, these 2 dudes. I was anyone's skill. I'm choosing. Okay, so yeah, what was it? Oh, vehicle. That's right. Where is my air vehicle? Got it. We're going to choose vehicles. So I am going to. Oh, it is a side mission. Oh.
So I can help you with. I can add a character to a side mission
Well, hold on. I'm
and
going to.
ignore their transport capacities.
Okay, I'm actually going to do this slightly different because I have Leatherneck, which if I fail a mission, I could defeat a side mission. So I could defeat Storm Shadow easily.
Is it a side mission you control?
Yeah, it has to be a side mission I control.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have read that because then I could have took that
Yep.
rattler attack.
It's all your fault.
Well, let's beat him up anyways. Okay, because that's what I was going to use. I want to beat up on some battalions too. But okay, so we've got 3 in vehicle, making it an air vehicle with jump. We'll throw in a regular Joe, and you said you could jump in, right?
I can add 1.
A 1.
The benefit is it's a 1 that ignores vehicle capacity and returns to my hand.
All right, so that's
Win or lose.
7. That's only on another player's turn. That's not a story mission. That is a side mission now. All right, so we'll make it. So I have 8 dice here, and you said you can add me 1.
If you need them in, I can add it to
Yeah.
any side mission. So
Yeah,
if this is a side mission, you
yeah.
want it,
These
can
I
add
don't
it
care.
here.
I mean, those I want to beat up on, but this is the critical one.
Okay, so yeah, so where your capacity's 2.
Yeah.
So he ignores capacity. So his ability is he ignores capacity. But you called for backup. I can add a Joe from my hand to a teammate's side mission during their turn. At the end of the mission, he returns to my hand.
All right. So that's
So it's only one die, but
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 dice against 5.
working 9 to 5.
And I've already done the Moray's ability. You gotta be kidding me.
All right, man.
I roll so many blanks. I get 1 more die. You said there's a reroll? Or not?
Well, if I have to.
Oh.
Well, is that going to help?
Well, if I roll the double, I have to roll the double.
Yeah, but no, I don't have the reroll.
All right, so we succeed. So we get the transport, right, when we succeed?
No, not unless. Wait, did we get it exact?
5.
Yeah, we got it exact.
If you get it exact, you get the transport.
Right, it was
That's
exact.
the only way to do it.
Yeah, that's right. It is exact.
Okay.
So Storm Shadow is gone, so we avoid the +2 increase. After the mission, return the Skyhawk to the hangar. This guy will go away.
Okay.
Then
Where's my guy? I get my guy back. Oh,
then I'm going to take a battalion. Let's look at what these guys do.
so I absolutely need the jet.
The Skyhawk. Well, the Skyhawk goes. It looks like the Skyhawk comes back on. Oh, if it's an air mission.
Only if it's an air mission.
Right. +3 vehicle, +3
Which it'll come back after mine. But
recon, so that doesn't help. You may activate 1 gear or utility card a second time. Don't have any, so that doesn't help. Always got the reliable vamp. Don't need 8. If you complete this mission with at least double the hits needed, discard a precision strike. That is a precision strike.
it is. It's not one that you control. Yeah.
The problem is I'm only get 4 dice. That's going to be very hard for me to get double.
It's up to you,
It
man.
might be worth trying.
If you think you can do it, but
Because that'll help you out dramatically,
Well-
right?
I mean, I'm rolling 4 to 2 is what I'll be rolling. So,
Oh.
and I don't have to reroll anymore. So it's a straight 4 to 2.
And that's what I'm doing is 4 to 2. Well, I can make it 5 to 2. Sure, I'll just take on 1 battalion, I guess. So I'll throw in the mean dog. Okay. And so, yeah, so Jinx is 4. And if I succeed, I get to return her to my hand. Airtight's only going to provide 1 right now.
She only returns on a story mission, right?
Oh, only on, yeah, right, story mission, so she won't come back. That's right. And that card if I need it. How many cards do people have?
I've got 3.
5.
Go ahead and draw a card, Dirk.
1.
Yeah, comms. All right. So, yeah, so I got 5 dice.
Ooh, that helps.
5 dice, and I need 2. Hopefully I can get 4.
Wow!
I did it. Okay, so I doubled it. So you can discard your precision strike.
Okay.
I defeated a side mission, so reduce it by 1. And those will go there.
This one goes
That
away.
guy goes away. Mean Dog goes in my deck. All right, and then
Oh, so that definitely changes what I'm doing.
I have 6 plus 1 hit if you complete a mission with at least double the hits needed. Each player on the mission draws a card. Expert training if you control a leader, plus 2 recruit. Reroll up to 1 die for each Joe on the mission. Ooh, I kind of like that.
Oh, wait. When is this?
Oh, that. Oh, when did that kick in? Oh, James succeeded on that mission. So
This should have been at the beginning of yours.
Yep, so go ahead and add a complication. And then we get Cobra Commander. And
Hopefully
equip him with the transport. We'll have to see if we have to redo my turn or not.
At the end of each round, discard all uncovered main deck cards in the lineup. Okay, nope. Oh, story mission. Plus 3 difficulty. No, it doesn't affect yours.
But he also
So
gets
we're good.
he also gets a transport.
Yeah. He gets a hiss tank.
Okay.
Kind of overkill.
So it's plus 2 difficulty. If the mission fails, the active player gains a Cobra Trooper.
All right, so I'm going to take the night vision binoculars for 3. And
Whatever you don't take is gone.
Oh, okay. Well, I have 3 left, so I'll take the hacking gear. That's right, because if we run out of the deck, that's one way we lose. Cobra Commander is one way to facilitate the game loss.
Okay.
All right. So that is my turn.
Okay, so do we choose the order?
Yeah. So first of all, story mission effects. There aren't any card effects. So Cobra Commander.
He will cover up a 5+ card. He will discard anything uncovered. So
Okay.
I would say let's do the Cobra Commander first. Just discard everything.
We
See what comes out.
we got
I
wild.
mean, unless we want very specifically to try to save one.
Well, Wild Bill gives 3 wild.
Okay, let's cover Wild Bill with a battalion.
It does suck we lose the Phantom X-19.
Yeah, as
but
soon as
there's
it came
nothing
out.
we can do about it. It cost 8 anyways, but we.
But what did it do for 8?
Discard
Transport
2 complications.
Yeah, discard
Oh.
2 complications and air vehicle. It gives you a wild skill. So we got Stalker, who's plus 3 tracking, plus 3 martial arts. If Stalker is the only Joe on the mission, plus 3 wilds, you throw him with the motorcycle. Reporting for duty, draw cards from your deck and repeat until you draw a Joe. And then the detonator,
Okay.
which is target player may destroy 1 card in their discard pile.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have the resources to be able to get Stalker.
And we need explosives and recon.
I have explosives 3.
I have none of that right now.
I have 3 recon, and if it's a ship, it's another 2 wild.
Okay, so I have explosives 3, and I have another one that it's just 1, but I can re-roll any failure on this mission once.
Okay. But however, if we fail, add a complication to the mission, damage the flag, and the mission remains in play.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I don't think we're ready to do it.
No, I don't think so either. But we're trying to capture Cobra Commander at
Okay,
this point.
so is it worth me trying to do one of these? Yes, I'm going to see if I can do this one. So 3. I don't have any cards to do that, so that doesn't matter. Then I get. Oh no, that should have gone up.
Oh, yeah.
Twice.
Before your turn. So threat meter goes up. Yeah, it goes up.
And
by
it'll go
twice.
up again, so,
Yeah,
yeah.
we did it twice. Okay, yep.
So yeah, I'm just going to try to do this one here.
All right, so it's got +1 difficulty. And if it fails, we add a Cobra Battalion
Yep,
to the
which
lineup.
is why I'm going to, I think, take the triple T,
Okay.
because that would give me 3 wild, and then.
It's not a ground vehicle mission.
Right.
So we don't get the.
But
the
if I
threat
use martial arts, yeah, it's 3 wild. That makes 7, 8.
Yep. Against 3.
8 to 3
8 to 3.
is what I'm going to try.
Pretty good odds.
but more so because I want the card underneath it.
The wolf?
The distraction. I'm not going to get the wolf, I don't think. Maybe, who knows?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's
6,
way
7,
more than 8. So no, we do not get the wolf.
Yeah.
The wolf is gone. The Cobra Battalion is gone. And I am going to purchase distraction.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn. I already looked it up.
Oh, you did.
Yep.
That's where it has to be exact?
It has to be exact.
Okay. All right.
I guess I should have explained that earlier, but
Yeah, you didn't say that.
I
on
was
camera.
getting them fairly easily earlier, but that was because of cards that I had. We were not capturing them the normal way.
All right, so Major Blood, we add a Cobra Battalion, so it's another way to
Protect a card we want to keep. And then he replaces anything that's not
Right.
covered.
Well, it also is the fact that that's how we
Yeah.
lose if we run. Yeah, so we got to beat up on these battalions. Rock and roll and tranquilizer dart.
How do we have... No. Oh, this one goes too.
Oh, I didn't see him there.
Yep.
Oh, that was the new one that you just
And
did.
he's actually the one that'll get...
That's the one that.
No, it's 5+.
Oh, it has to be 5+.
5+.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one blank. Okay.
Right, so question, how's people's explosives and recon looking?
I have explosives
I have
4,
nothing,
recon.
neither.
I'm looking at 7 right there.
Okay, so
You guys try to win the game?
it's possible because if we do this has no particular vehicle.
Well,
Oh,
I can only give you.
and I can change all single hits to double hits.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you use a sea transport, I can give you 3 dice.
My 7 doesn't matter what we use.
And I also have, depending on how many Joes you want to throw in, if you want to do like the APC, you can re-roll 1 die for each Joe in the mission. So if we just want to dump our entire hand in.
If we dump our entire hand, how many does he hold?
The APC.
This holds 8.
So
I can give you. I need 3 chairs. I only have 3 Joes.
I've got 8 or 7 with this guy, and then the rest of all 4 of these are wild, unless you can turn vehicles into something positive.
No, I can play 2 characters, 2 Joes, and it'll give me 5 die.
Okay,
Right,
so
now you
5 plus 7 is 12, with only 3 of the spots used up.
And if I.
Oh,
It-
but let's see. Hold on. Nothing is okay.
Yeah, we do have a complication. I mean, if we're just going for gusto,
I think we're going for the.
I'm only giving you 3 dice, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could re-roll 6 dice.
No, wait. It holds how many?
8.
8.
8. I still have 3 more guys.
If you want to
I can throw in more guys.
throw 2 guys in, you can re-roll 8 dice, up to 8 dice. Then.
Right? Or what do you have? Do you still have more guys to throw in?
I do not know. Those are my 2.
Okay, so I can make it
8.
8.
Okay.
8 guys, but my guys are giving 7, 8, 9 dice.
9, 14,
3.
17 dice.
17 dice,
And you get to re-roll up to 8 of them.
and I can turn all singles into doubles if we need to.
Okay. So what's the complication?
So
Yeah.
we're all set in there?
Yes.
At the end of your next turn, fail the current story mission and discard this card. We're putting that on you, so we get a full turn.
Yeah.
All right. So first 8.
Well, I guess technically you get to choose that, but that's how that feels like
And we need
probably the smartest
7
move.
successes.
So first 8 die of 17,
Oh wow! So there's 4.
and if you want to play your card, we would win the game.
Why?
You can turn all these. Oh
No,
no,
all
no.
single hits, single doubles.
Well,
So we're at 4.
Well, so keep going. So you've got, how many? You said 17 dice?
17 dice.
So
Oh, you're rolling all of them.
4.
So we have 4. Yeah, so we got 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
And we need 7.
10. And then we'll roll one more.
Then you can roll 8
then-
blanks if you wanted
And I'm
to.
double. Oh yeah, go ahead and roll your blanks. However many, whatever. We got it.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, so that's
I'll turn all the singles into doubles.
Yeah.
We really got it.
we got it. All right. Read number 22.
Okay. And I will retire 2 of my Joes because they worked hard.
Now to play Recovery Signal, each player returns 1 of their Joes on this mission to their hand.
Oh, see, I would return this one
Okay.
anyways.
I will return torpedo, I guess.
Deep 6 comes back.
Okay, because that's your recovery signal.
Because I have a feeling it ends here, but just in case.
Yeah. Well, and it says don't clean up yet anyway. So when the
Finest members of America's Finest is nervous. You know there's trouble. Duke paces at the front of the briefing room as he relays a sit rep. We had him. I remember seeing that masked villain slumped over in defeat on his throne. It would have been really nice to finally have Cobra's #1 off our backs for good. But something was wrong. The commander didn't move a muscle as we got near, and when we had him in handcuffs, a burst of blue sparks came right out from under his cowl. That wasn't all. Our tracer fire had burned holes clear into stone walls of the fortress. Stone doesn't just get red hot and melt. It was like the whole place was put together like some plastic play set. A kid's plastic play set. And then I heard the
Sorry.
And then I heard the mechanical sound of laughter as Cobra Commander's head began to spin in its socket. I gave the order to fall back, and we rushed out of that artificial castle in just the nick of time. An explosion rocked the entire valley, singeing the hair on the back of my neck. It was all a ruse. Cobra duped us again. But why?
To sell more toys.
Return to the game. Okay, so now we finished mission 1. So let me go back to the main book here for a second. Because it said when you're done, you do not.
Wasn't it this book?
Before cleaning up, be sure to read. Okay, no, I did the debrief. Okay, when the mission is completed, turn to the appropriate debrief page, which we did, page 22.
No, this is the debrief here.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't do that part. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So that's what's next. Is the
Okay, so the debrief. Now we know just how far Cobra's technology has advanced in such a short time. A fleet of new vehicles, an expendable base of operations, and a rival carrier with the ability to fly. The whole thing makes my skin crawl. Cobra could attack anywhere at any time. And worst of all, the snake has retreated back into the shadows once again. We've got no leads, just a few burning hunks of metal and plastic. But, first things first, if we're going to face off against Cobra again, we're going to need some upgrades. The helicarrier made mincemeat out of the USS Flagg, and it's pretty clear what we have is not enough. We took our lumps, but now we have to fight back. We'll find them, and when we do, those reptiles won't know what hit them. So as a resolution, make sure to fill out the information in the top of episode 1 in the campaign log, check in the appropriate boxes. So check a win and the ending threat meter level.
Oh.
And noting the number of story missions, successes, and failures in episode 1.
So that's 7 successes, 2 failures.
Okay, and do we have a Cobra transport in the hangar or a player's discard pile? Yes.
We have 2.
It doesn't matter. We just need 1.
Yeah, we have 2.
Then we log new ride. And that's it.
Okay. Do not read to the beginning of 2. Okay, so read the debrief. You may be asked a few questions during the debrief. Depending on your answers, you may need to log this in your campaign log. Before ending your game session, make sure to mark the win or loss. So did you mark down that we?
Yeah,
we
it
Seven
said to already do
successes,
that.
2 failures.
Yeah. Okay. If you defeated the Act 3 finale, log your number of successes, but then check the final location of the threat meter. Oh, which
Yep.
we did.
Yeah, it told us to do all of that already.
Okay.
Yep, 3rd spot of green.
Right. So it's we just marked it. It's in the green. It looks like, but
Oh, yeah, just green.
yeah, because it's red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, and then there's the story notes, and then there's like notes for each player, and then if we get a catastrophic failure, we read that paragraph. All right, folks. Well, that was episode 1 called The Party Crashers. So we're going to end the video here and watch for episode 2. But meanwhile, I'm Dave.
I'm Dirk.
This is James.
And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Woo!